All right, this is Heading Curse of Strahd, Session 6. Recap, go!
Take it away, Talon.
Yeah.
That's on you this week. I did it last
can
week
do
when
it.
Queen wasn't here. Yeah, we believe in you.
Okay, so yeah, we found the corpse of Ismark, ended up at the Vistani camp, got a reading for us, found a guy asking for help with a pie, decided to help him out. Linebeck got bit, found the corpse of a wizard, got his wand and his book, and then we ended up running into a goblin shop and realized we're all broke.
Yeah, we are completely broke. And then we also had fun bonding time on the road.
You wouldn't be that
Completely
broke,
broke.
but
I have,
someone decided
a
it
lot
was
of
it was
stuff
unethical to
that I
rob
read.
illegal people who murder people.
Yeah, Linebeck. Okay. So hang on. So let me check this that we have. So we did. So is Pie Guy coming along with us now?
Mm-hmm.
He is in the cart with us, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. His name's what? Peter.
Yep.
So Peter, who make. Hang on. Did we ask him to see if he was at all related to that hag who sells pastries? Did anyone insight check him or anything?
We insight checked him and he seemed to be telling the truth, if I remember right.
Okay,
Like he
so he
seemed to
sells
be
pies
honest.
and he wants help. He wants
Yeah.
help to like what? Get out of Dodge or?
Or he
wanted
just
get
wanted
out
to
of the
leave.
And
Vistani
he has
camp.
Yeah.
like pockets that are filled with pastries.
Okay, so
Theo, can men
current-
be hags?
our current.
Why do you do this to me?
Can they? Or is there like a different term?
I don't think men can be
Okay.
hags.
Okay.
In terms of traditional lore. In tradition, not Theo world.
All right, so wow, rude.
I am exclusively making a new character that is just a male.
Do it.
All
You have to
right.
make him a warforged.
The goblin in
Okay,
front of
so
me
hang
says,
on.
"All right, what are you buying?"
Our current to-do list. We got to go to the Blue Water Inn to find Vertavio. Did we find Gertruda yet? I don't think we did.
No, we did not. We haven't
Nope.
found
Okay.
her.
We gotta find Gertruda. We have to track down Doru.
We gotta meet with Daddy Darius Taylor.
We gotta do the tailor. We gotta take Irina to Kresik / Valaki / the temple thing. And we gotta, after we go to the Blue Water Inn, we gotta go to the Wizard Tower.
Yeah, and we
Okay.
have 2 days, Theo, before the banquet?
Yeah, if it's been 1 day, then we got 2 days. Oh, and we need to, what did we need to get from Dragon Cane to the Valley? Blah, blah, blah. Right. The head. We need the head of the dragon that is in Strahd's throne room.
By the way, do you want a
Okay,
picture
so
of
when
the? Do you
so
want a picture
tell
of the
me I
goblin?
can't- Always. Also, you tell me I can't burn shit down, but I could cause a distraction and we could just take a dragon head out?
I mean, I don't know how easily we're going to be able to burn down Strahd's castle.
But I
don't
can
think
set a
there's-
fire, and you can take the head.
I mean, stone doesn't burn too well.
You
Yeah.
just gotta.
Okay,
you just
there's
gotta...
wood in the castle, there's tables, there's people.
I have sent it.
What is he holding?
A barrel.
Is it a pickle barrel?
No. It's a music barrel.
I'm narrowing my eyes at you, Theo.
Is it singing the lullaby?
No. This here barrel's magical. See what you do. He takes a teeny eensy bit of bread and like kind of like moves it, a little bit of crumbs, and he puts it through a special entrance. All right, now when you do that, boom, nothing happens, and he's like, hold on, give me a second. He turns around and he kind of gets like with this very big pencil and kind of just knocks against the side a couple times, and then music starts to play, and he turns out, ta-da, music.
Wow.
That's a very interesting trick.
Do you want it?
No.
No, thank
I
you.
don't-
As generous of an offer as it is.
Free with any purchase.
Ooh.
Definitely, song is already twin canning. Just if something seems too good to be true,
Seems too good to be true. It's a music box.
that he wants to give away with any purchase.
Maybe he's having trouble finding a buyer.
Fair enough.
All right. Ooh. So wait, The goblin merchant, is he like in a not like a Vistani cart? But is he in like some kind of cart traveling around, or is this just like,
Yeah,
a shop set up on the road?
so he was in like a normal cart and he pulled like a handle and then it just like plopped and it made a stand.
Okie dokie. I am going to, just because I like to be paranoid, I'm going to divine sense super fast and just check if he's, undead.
Give me a second. So right as you divine sense, the tone of the barrel shifts and creates this sound.
The Latin chanting.
It's a marvelous, marvelous barrel, don't you want it? I mean,
So
everyone to
am I
turn it
getting
off. You
any
just
sort of...
smack it a couple times and it stops. You smacks it twice.
So am I getting any sort of idea? Does it contain undead energy or what?
Nope.
Did I get any sort of celestial / fiend / undead, or did it just start making that sound in response to my divine sense? Okay. Okie doke.
In any case, well, you can accept gold, or if it makes you feel better, instead we can do some kind of IOU thing.
So wait, how much money do we have? I know I still have like all that jewelry stuff that I
You
took
gave
from
away the
adventure.
largest part of the jewelry, 750 gold piece thing for the wagon and company. So
Yeah, and then let me see.
Yeah, but I still have
know.
like the platinum necklaces.
Yeah,
I would say you
Song.
probably have enough for one item.
I want the unicorn snuggle piece.
All right, does everyone agree to that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I was just thinking
I'm
I need
fine
that to
with it.
be. Yeah, I was gonna say I just need that to be the next piece of art you get, Queen, is of Storm with her snuggle beast.
Bro, I'm gifting this to my twin sister. Are you kidding me?
Ah! Oh.
I'm good with it. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty set on magic items at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah, and I mean it's a healing item as well, so it's not that horrible of a thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because you have baby hit points.
I do have baby hit points. I'm doing slightly better.
Yay. Well, now you'll do better.
Woo.
All right. You make the transaction. Everyone set your gold to the normal amount you would have starting off because we're bad at tracking, so we'll make sure we keep on top of it from here on to avoid any future
What do
confusion.
you mean? I've kept track of my gold this entire time properly.
And it hasn't even changed, has it?
I changed mine
No,
too.
because
What?
I haven't bought anything.
So what
Yeah,
difference
Kept
does it
track
make
of
to
my
you?
gold. I've
I
lost
took 2
1
out.
gold to Burnos.
Yeah,
I've
I lost
two
2 gold to
gold in a
Burnos.
bet.
Yeah, I lost 2, so I took that out. But other than that, I haven't touched my gold.
Okay,
I
we'll
take
say
that back.
we'll say
Nick-
Linebeck
Got-
has
before then.
spent 1 gold because he chucked it at that one barkeep guy.
Hang on, I found this little chart that's like starting gold amount by class.
Isn't it
Yeah,
by
so if you-
background?
D&D and Beyond does that. Don't worry about it.
Background is a little background gives you a little bit of like additional gold. So like for example, barbarian is 2d4 times 10 gold pieces, and an acolyte is 15 gold pieces.
That's only if you don't
If you don't take starting gear.
If you don't take starting gear, yeah.
Oh.
It's usually more economical to just take the starting gear.
But sometimes you want specific stuff, so it's okay to do that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, if you start like a high magic campaign at like over level 17, you start with 20,000 gold plus a d10 times 250 gold, 3 uncommon magic items, 2 rare items, 1 very rare item, and normal starting equipment. That's crazy.
Oh my god, that is insane.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah, level 11 I start my players out with 10k gold and they can buy magic items.
But Theo, if I set it back to normal, I'm gonna have more gold than I already have, so I feel unfair doing that.
Oh wait, no. So here, this is.
I mean, like, it's gonna
Low magic
take
or
all of like
standard.
the jewelry and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here, this is a low magic, a high magic, or a standard campaign.
don't worry about it.
Well, just for the little chart, because it says if for third or fourth level.
I don't go by charts. I go by what I do.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the starting gold that we have.
D&D Beyond did that for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we got this. We're good.
Yeah.
Let's go. We got a cute little unicorn man.
It is a slightly pink unicorn with a full moon on its head.
It's my boy!
Okay, yeah. I just sort of tuck it into your belt. I'm like, congrats.
Yeah, Song's definitely gonna give like Storm a bit of a side eye for it. But she does give like a begrudging pat to the unicorn's head.
It's like, there.
All right, roll on.
Pleasure doing business with you. Here's your barrel.
Wait, don't we get the
We
barrel?
don't want it.
Yep, he gives us the barrel.
I want to Arcana check it.
It is magical.
That's all I can tell.
Yes.
All right. What do we think happens if I break it?
Chaos. Let's not break it. As a player,
it's
Song would be for
Maybe
it.
It's like. I don't know. Maybe it's like one of those things where it's like you break it and then it's like an endless
Or-
flow of money.
Or we're going to break it. And every spirit in this land is going to get sucked into it, and we're gonna have fucking Explosion 2.0.
Okay, we'll hold on to it for now. We'll see. Oh, when we meet that super cool wizard guy, maybe he can tell us what it is.
Good idea.
So I'll just hang on to it for now.
I mean, we could also give it to the person in the party that tinkers.
Yeah,
Everyone
that
turns
too.
towards Voltor.
Happy to take a look at it.
I want to hold it up to my ear and shake it.
It smells airy.
Airy?
Yep.
How does it smell airy? What does airy smell like?
It smells like pure oxygen. It's so flammable.
Oh no. Sweats and casting fire constantly.
But no, wait, if I shake it next to my ear, do I hear anything rattling in it?
Perception.
Oh, I'm not super perceptive as this character. Okay. 16. What? Okay. I'm gonna pass that on. That I hear tiny muffled curses.
Song is gonna hold her hands out for it.
Yeah, okay.
Can she also shake it beside her ear?
You hear teeny tiny muffled curses, barely almost drowned out by a huge wind.
So if I don't shake it and we just hold it next to our ears, is he still cursing?
The cursing starts to subside. It's more. It's
Can
less cursing,
Song-
more muttering now.
Can Song knock on it?
Carefully. What if it's like
The
a first one
cursing. The
knocking on
cursing
doors, but-
increases tenfold.
I'm gonna say really quietly, "We're sorry. Are you okay in there?"
The cursing, it's drowned out by the increasing wind.
Okay. All right. We'll just hold on to it for now. Hopefully. I'm
There's a
still sitting
knock
my
on the
neck, I
lid.
hope that he doesn't. Who? Do you want us to open it?
Can we trust a tiny thing that curses and the sound of constant wind?
The goblin has since left, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
On the back of his car is a license plate saying no refunds.
That's very funny.
That really makes me think we should not open this.
Yeah, Farian's opinion is if it's cursing, it's more honest than anything else so far.
What in God's name are you guys putting in the chat? What are these? What are these creatures with large teeth and mouths?
Theo said this session.
Theo!
What?
The picture's in the chat.
Oh, no, I was joking.
Okay, so we're not gonna meet a giant cute worm that's kind of fuzzy.
Don't worry about it.
Song wants a new pet. Roll animal handling.
I do want a pet, but all animals hate Song so far, other than her little bracelet. Who, you know, if she has some spare time, she's definitely feeding it rations.
We just need to find you like an undead pet. Oh my god, maybe once after we kill our dad, all his werewolves will transmit their loyalty onto you.
That sounds like a bad idea. To give Song a werewolf army
Yeah?
feels like a bad idea as a player.
Well, whatever. It's not like you'll go around massacring people. Plus, maybe werewolf spinal fluid is like
Not
the same as
addictive?
human spinal fluid. Like you can drink it and satisfy the craving, but not get, or like mostly satisfy the craving, like a nicotine patch. Yeah, for smokers, like a stopgap.
Wouldn't that just be vampire blood if I just fucking drank vampire like spinal fluid?
What, you gonna Diablerie Daddy Dearest?
Oh, I 100% will drink his spinal fluid. He'll fucking kill him if I take it.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put the barrel in my back for now and just wait until I can have someone.
Your cursing
someone
increases.
The cursing increase. Don't be a little bitch about it. I'm gonna put it in the bag.
You hear him say something along the lines of bitch, and that's it.
In the bag. I'm gonna like wrap it all up in my shirts too, so it's all muffled, but also so it doesn't like jostle around.
There are straps you could wear it like a backpack.
Nah, I'm not gonna do. Wait, how big is this thing? He was holding it in his hands in the picture.
Yeah, it's like a, you know, maybe 1.5 feet in diameter, something like that.
Oh yeah, that's too big to carry around. Okay, I'll open it.
Well, no, I mean it'll fit on your backpack. It's like a size of a backpack, basically.
All right, let's vote. Do we want to open it?
Song, I think, is in camp. Maybe. Weigh the pros and cons here.
What's
mean,
the
we know
worst that can
nothing.
happen? We end up having to fight something, or we get an ally.
And we get maybe a super cool empty barrel that can store things inside it.
Or we unleash the winds of hell upon this plane.
Ah, the state
Hey,
that this
like-
plane is going already, I don't think we can make it much worse.
Yeah, I think that would improve the area, not make it worse.
You're not wrong.
All right, Lineback. Opinions?
On what?
Do we want to
What?
open the barrel?
Good talk.
I don't see a reason to.
Well, because whatever's in there, it seems to want to be let out.
Have you tried talking to it?
Yeah, he just curses at us. And when we try talking to it,
Well,
when
you
we're not
can't
singing it,
you
there's
can't
this
really hear
super
it very
loud-
well. It's a muffle.
Yeah, there's this windy sound. Like,
Can I message at the voice inside? Do I have to see somebody to message? Give me a moment.
You have to
you
see
have
him
to
to
point
message.
at them.
You have
Maybe
to
you can
see
just
'em.
point inside the little hole in the barrel.
There is a
Could I
little
try
hole.
that? Could I try that? Like, not put my finger in, but just point at the hole?
You could stick your eyeball kind of near the hole and look through.
I'll do it.
You can't message. It has to be Song if we want to
No,
send a
I'm gonna
message to her.
look. I'm gonna look. Then
You're
I
gonna
can
get
tell you if there's
blinded.
even anything in there. Because then
You
have to
see what looks to be kind of like a tornado, and inside is some kind of weird spherical container. It's made of glass.
Like inside the tornado?
Yeah,
Is it a
it has a
genie?
stopper on top.
So
And I
Song,
don't see anything. Okay, so there's no way you can point at it, I think, while it's in the tornado.
well, let me try anyway. And
Alright, go
Song's
for
gonna
it.
gently kind of lean over the barrel, and point through the hole at the glass container, and just
Okay.
hello.
Get me out of this fucking thing!
Out of the tornado.
Yes! You hear it because he's like fucking. It's like he's on a whirligig.
Ask
Can
him if
we?
he's-
Give me a moment. Can we have your?
I
voice
can't
message to us?
see.
Okay. Take a deep breath. We will help you.
Get
through
me
this.
out of this fucking thing!
Do you agree?
I'm
you
so
won't-
dizzy.
Do you agree you will not attack us or harm us?
Oh,
if we
get me
do
out
so?
of this fucking thing! I can't see shit. Why the fuck? Oh.
Song at that is definitely without asking. She's gonna try and open the container if no one stops her.
Yeah, I'll help.
First, should we stop and like step out and like take the barrel out of the cart, or are we gonna release a tornado in the
Yeah,
cart?
opening it
I thought
in
we
the
were
cart
like,
might not be
I
the
thought we
best
were like
idea.
all on the ground because we've been around
Yeah.
the
Oh,
selling
okay,
point.
are we? Are we? Okay, so
But
yeah.
also, let's just like sort of point it so whatever direction it opens in case a tornado comes flying out, it's pointed away from the group.
That sounds like a smart idea. Let's aim it at trees though, or something, so it hits it.
Yeah, so
It
it
doesn't like
doesn't
go
like.
away
Okay,
into
let's
space
put it on
forever.
its side and put it right in front of like a bush.
It has. I think let's put it in front of like a bush and a bunch of trees.
Okie dokie. Well, I don't want it to like hit and like smash and break against the trees. I don't know.
Fair, but I feel like a bush is not going to stop a tornado.
Who's to say it's like an actual tornado? Maybe the tornado stays in the barrel.
I mean, if it's an air elemental, I can talk to it.
Oh, do you want to try it before we open it?
Did we think it was an air elemental or was it just a tornado?
But that song's definitely going to stop trying to open it for just a second and just kind of step aside and kind of
Get me out of here! I'm so dizzy.
We're going to
I'm
help you.
gonna
We're
throw
figuring it
up.
out. We're figuring out how to help you.
It's not gonna be nice. It's gotta be
I know.
gross.
Yeah. Farian just starts speaking. It sounds like rocks rubbing together and wind blowing through trees. Basically, he's just saying in primordial, "Hey, if you can hear me, calm the fuck down."
Hey, is it that fucking genie? You did this to me.
Any luck?
What did it say?
It didn't say anything back.
Oh.
Get me out of here.
All right. We're opening
And then
the barrel.
Song's gonna go ahead and push the barrel over and point it towards a bush, and hopefully something that will stop it so the tornado just won't go into space. And she's gonna use her dagger and pry it off and jump back. Like, pry the top off.
Massive red mist starts to emanate from the barrel.
Oh no.
The lid flies off, and a massive gust of wind flies off like a bullet. You notice a deer gets caught and gets flown into the distance.
Oh.
What gets caught?
A deer.
Does anyone know about the shooting stars meme? Because it's about to.
Dinner.
Oh no. The poor deer.
And inside you hear some kind of like bottle drop. And you just hear the cursing much more clearly from inside the bottle. Oh, thank God. Get me out of this fucking thing, please.
Yeah, Song will
I'm
reach
gonna
in and
poke
pull
my
it out.
head in the barrel.
Yeah, Song is reaching past and she's pulling
So
it
now
out.
there's just a glass bottle inside the barrel, right?
Yes.
If we look in it, can we see anything inside it?
There is a very, very disheveled man.
Like a human man?
Yes.
Song is holding her hands out. She's making those grabby hands for the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a really bad time.
Okay, sure.
He's completely naked except for a loincloth.
That's gross.
And
I don't even have extra clothes.
yeah, he has like some really cool golden bracers on.
Cool. Kill him and steal them. I don't say that out loud. All right. I take the little ping off the bottle or whatever.
Blue and pink, almost like, and it meshes together to create almost like a purple mist comes out of it as the man disappears, and it appears in front of you. And he kind of slumps backwards. Oh, thank God.
So, how did you end up in a bottle?
All right, well, I was a big fan of Story back in the day, and I thought it'd be nice, and I didn't know that I'd trade fucking places with the thing.
A genie?
Yeah.
Oh.
So who are you?
Let me pull up my notes.
As this is happening, Song is definitely going through her spare clothes to try and find something that will fit this man.
Throw a blanket over him.
I don't want
Yeah.
to lose my only blanket.
Yeah, unfortunately, Farian only has the clothes on his back.
Same with Altor.
Sorry, it's taking so long. I had this fucking somewhere.
After a moment, Song will begrudgingly give him her blanket.
Ah! Mendicium. Most people call me Mend.
Men?
And
That's an interesting name. Are you not from around here?
Nope. He gets back up and does an old man stretch.
So you're not used to being in a sort of pocket plane ruled by a nightmarish, semi-omnipotent
What?
vampire. What?
What?
Welcome to Barovia.
Welcome.
yeah,
Yes.
you might have been better off staying in the bottle.
He sighs, sits down, waves a hand, and wine appears in his hand. And he starts drinking heavily.
You can do magic.
I don't know. I don't know anything about magic. He waves his hand and it disappears.
So you understand that we have eyeballs in our heads, yes? And we're aware that you're just lying to our faces.
I don't know what you're talking about. I literally don't know anything about magic.
Song is gonna crouch down.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Song and I'm gonna say, let's kill him.
When she's automatically like twin canting, like with one hand, and just we're not going to kill the man that seems harmless right away.
I can hear you think that, you know.
You can hear my thoughts.
Yeah, can't everyone?
No.
No.
He proceeds to take another swig.
Right.
Oh, out of character. Oh, is he a psychic? Doesn't know magic.
Marula from a parallel dimension.
Are you Aesir or Vanir?
Baltar wouldn't know anything about psychics, so.
Who or what?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, actually, maybe he would. Wait. Can Voltor roll like a history or arcana check to figure out how he's doing these things?
It appears magic. He's just adamant it's not magic.
Look at the barrel and see if it's still magical now that he's out of it.
Nope, he's out of it. There are I guess inert runes inside.
Can I maybe find a way to like put them back up and like trap something else inside the barrel with the tornado?
Hey, that's mean.
Look, man.
How hard would it be to shove Daddy Dearest into a
that's what I'm
barrel?
thinking. Like maybe as a vampire, we don't want him to regenerate, so we just stick him in here.
Oh my god! Wait. What if we stick? I cannot think of his name, but it starts with a D. Darren. Yes, in the barrel and ship him back to his dad.
We hit him in the barrel until we find a vampire receptor.
Yes. But Song is
it feasible?
What?
Above table, is that feasible?
What?
To like turn the runes back on and make the barrel re-trap you with the tornado inside.
Possibly.
Could we put Daru in the barrel and like close him in there and then
Daru?
Like, our childhood vampire friend.
Oh, got you.
Broke out.
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
You could technically put anything in there. The only issue is you need to actually get the person inside the barrel.
Okay, we can do that. There's so many of us compared to him.
Bigger since he left the barrel, by the way. Has the guy become bigger, or is he still really tiny?
Oh, he's like normal sized.
Yeah.
Sort of. He's like a human, but for some reason he's as tall as a dwarf.
Huh. Yeah.
I'm having a bad time, guys. I'm having a real bad time.
Yeah, Song is gonna go ahead and wrap a blanket around his shoulders, as she's crouched down.
Oh, thank you, love. He conjures another blanket and puts it on top.
You can.
I'm gonna poke at the gauntlets on his wrist. What are these?
I don't know, jewelry. I've had them for a while.
Can I take a closer look at them? Yeah.
They're just bracelets. You can't remove them though. I don't know what. Trust me, I've tried.
I'm gonna arcana check them.
Can I give my twin advantage?
Simultaneous arcana checking.
Help action.
Yeah.
Are you proficient?
I am proficient in Arcana.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
Actually, let's say I'm helping you out because I'm not proficient in Arcana.
Okay.
No, you cannot give an assist if you are not proficient. That's how it works in 5e.
Voltor probably has the highest Arcana, if I had to guess.
Probably.
What's your Arcana?
Let's see. +7.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. So much higher. Voltor, come on over here.
He walks over.
I rolled a 15, so we're gonna just put it over to you instead.
All right. So am I rolling with advantage then?
Yep.
Let's see. Unfortunately, I did
Oh.
not roll very high. 12.
Advantage.
That's with advantage.
Unbelievable. I got higher.
As far as you know, these basically can't be removed. They're the gnarliest curse you've ever seen.
Yeah. So Voltor relays is saying like, yeah, these are some crazy curses. I don't think there's gonna be any way to remake these.
As strong as the curses are, stronger is the magic held back within.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just like? So hang on. They're bracers, so they're like on his wrists.
Yep.
How far up his arms do they go?
They go up about about a third up his wrist.
So they're not very big.
No.
Your bracers don't normally go that far up.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna propose. So I bet if we just like cut your hands off.
Oh yeah, cut my hands off and then, or try let's see, peanut butter, honey, wine, pig snout, all of the above. Slip out, and they just fucking reappear. So, been there, done that. He drinks.
Right.
Your hands grow back.
Do you remember when?
It was a long time ago.
Can
Did
you
you just find them, or did someone put them on you?
No, there's a guy, and he's like, hey, I'll give you 3 wishes if you help me out. Cool.
Oh, the genie.
Yeah,
So wait, do you still have the wishes? Do you have to use them and then?
already used them.
Oh wait a second. Did you become? Did you take his place as a genie?
Yeah.
So,
Those are genie braces.
Oh.
Are you for real?
That took me a hot second.
So
Oh my god.
He's not doing magic. He's a genie.
so I'm assuming then if somebody makes 3 wishes upon you, you'll be freed.
Did you make 3 wishes upon the other genie, and that's how you?
No, you have to wish the genie free. Unfortunately, he taps the bracers. There's a bit of a bind with that.
yeah,
This fucker didn't tell
If
me.
you wish it free, it traps you. Something has to take its place.
Is there a way to free you without trapping anyone?
Oh my god!
Nope.
Wait, what about our druid friend? What if we have him take the place?
We're not cursing him to that.
Ah, but he's not even around. He's literally just like sitting over there, looking wolf with the staring contest.
We're not. That's cruel.
Look, I'm a very sad person, but I could never make someone do this. I've sworn
Well,
never to cast a
what
wish again.
Well,
And
what
he
if we
conjures like a
don't-
gold coin flying up into the air, turning into a bird, turning into wine, and falling to his hand. Never
What?
again.
But
What was your first wish?
He drinks. I'm too
was it
embarrassed.
for, was it for wine?
No.
Did
He
you ever
drinks.
try wishing to get rid of the genie bracelets?
I wanted to be human, okay? I was a dwarf.
Oh.
Obviously, he stands up. That didn't work out so well. I should have known after the first wish the guy was a dick.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you have 3 wishes to give out. So hypothetically, couldn't we use the first one to figure out how to get around the bracer curse?
Oh yeah, I've never thought about that before.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yes. Yes, I am. He drinks.
If we don't make
Well-
the wishes, can you not just stay out and not return to the bottle?
Longest I've ever gone is 36 hours. Whenever I fall asleep, boom.
Right.
All right.
Couldn't you just wish that you and your bottle ended up somewhere else and you had your own freedom?
That's a good idea, actually. He stands up, waves his hand, the bottle flies to his hand, and he says a bunch of words, and they vanish,
Cool.
and then they reappear.
Oh.
He looks like he's singed by a lightning bolt. Did not work well.
Where did you wish to go?
Elsewhere.
You didn't specify a place.
I flew elsewhere, hit the wall. It turns out to be a massive thundercloud.
Oh, can you not
I
get
know
through the
that.
fog?
I cannot.
Right.
He conjures a hair grooming kit.
Okay.
So genies don't really use magic. Could this be a way out of this plane if you guys wanted to get out of here?
He just tried to leave the plane and got singed by a.
I thought that's because he was a genie. I didn't realize that's because like I
Yep,
thought.
yep.
Actually, no. The mechanics behind the Barovia is he can't even leave with a wish spell.
Ah, okay.
So wait, as a genie, he has unlimited wishes to use on himself, but anyone else only gets 3 from him.
Yeah, to meet certain requirements to qualify for wishes.
Like rubbing the bottle.
He holds the bottle closer. No.
Oh, hang
We
on.
will not
I opened the bottle. Does that mean I
bubble.
have them?
No.
Haha, liar. Relax. I'm not gonna do anything with them. Although,
He squints at you, knowing you're full of shit.
listen, it's not like I'm gonna use the wishes because I don't want to take your place. So we're just gonna figure out a way to get you.
You're gonna
out of
use
this
2
Can't
wishes
you
and leave me
just-
behind.
We
Can't
won't
you
leave you
just
behind.
use those to like
use all
have
3
the
wishes
genie
still.
swap places with an animal? So now the animal has the bracer.
Is that cruel?
Would
I
it
mean,
work?
animals are pretty simple creatures, so it might just constantly be wishing for more food.
I mean, we could have Pete take over for him. He wanted out. That'd be a way out.
Oh, the pie dude? I don't think that's
Yes.
what he meant.
He then could grant his own wishes, and obviously we would confirm with him that that would be what he wanted beforehand.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
spy?
Oh,
What?
figured that.
Oh, yeah. He ran down the road a couple of minutes ago.
Oh my god.
I figured you knew about
We
it.
fucking called it. We called it before we even brought him with us.
I wish he was struck by lightning.
Massive bolt of lightning!
Damn, Therian like literally is going for it.
Hey,
No hesitation.
if I can use the power of my god, I'm going to.
Oh my god.
The power of your god?
Thor.
Oh.
That's why you gave a Thor one.
By the way,
Oh.
before the lightning struck, he just put his finger to the air, very casually. Let me roll damage.
Alright, so I'm gonna take off help Peter off the to-do list.
Yep.
Since he's allowed to be the spy.
I'm
Um.
assuming that it would just be the lightning. I like the lightning.
Odd question, Theo.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is he?
Based on where the lightning bolt hits.
Give me a second.
Yeah, count the seconds in between the thunder and the lightning to see how far away he is.
That is so fucked
Does he get killed?
up. Give me a second. I'm rolling damage. That's a lot of fucking dice.
Oh my god. Listen, he tried to double cross us, and we don't play with that in this household.
Yep.
Uh,
And wouldn't eat or drink
Okay,
anything.
65 lightning damage. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh my god.
Yep. That is absolutely why Farian did not eat or drink anything handed to him.
By the
Oh
way,
no.
there
We
is.
did.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Trust me, I kept note of who.
Oh no. I hate that.
There is now, due to the atmospheric distortion, there is now rain.
Oops. So wait, did that use up one of the wishes? I'm asking. Meant.
He holds up a finger. There's 3 strikes. 1 disappears.
Okay. No one is using any of the wishes because we don't want to take anyone's place, alright?
Farian gives us
Lineback
a
is
little-
It
immediately
wasn't if
going
you use
to
all 3 wishes,
wish.
it's if you wish to free them. It's the only times you take.
As you're halfway through your sentence, suddenly there's silence around you. There's a very glaring old man drinking wine.
Before
Well, no, because
she starts
obviously we want to
talking
say the
about
last wish to free him.
No, we don't want to do that.
Wait, what? You don't want to free me?
Well, we want to find a way to, but without us taking your place. Which is why we were discussing the animal, I guess before we killed Pete, we could have done that.
Look, all I'm gonna say is one time there was a bear and it did not go well. Okay, that's all I'm gonna
Okay.
say.
What do you mean it did not go well?
It didn't go well.
Okay. Mend. So we're sort of on a bit of a time sensitive, find a wizard tower, save children from witches thing. So, and I feel like there's a lot of people in this place, because it's a super evil place, who would love to get their hands on a genie. So, would you mind terribly if you just like hung out in the bottle for now and we're gonna try and find a way to free you? Because I feel like if you're just walking around, that's gonna be a magnet for trouble.
I mean, they can't kill me. I don't see the problem.
Well, they can kill us. And even if they can't kill you, they could still, find ways to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Like wishing for
Well,
more wishes, forcing you
nope,
to grant
nope,
them.
nope. One of the rules. Nope. Everyone knows the rules.
What are
Well,
the
still,
rules?
if there's like, if they've got groups of like 5 different people and they just have them keep using wishes.
World stops.
Who stop? What?
Hello.
Hello. So, do you want me to make this confidential?
Nah, go ahead and share it with everyone.
Okay.
I kept trying to say it, but I guess I was cutting out and everyone just kept talking over me. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear you say it all. So give me a second.
Why did you leave? What happened?
All right. The world
He pulled
stops.
me into another channel because I kept trying to say Linebeck is wishing for something right now, and everyone kept speaking over me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Yeah,
him
we did
say
not
anything.
hear you.
I didn't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't hear you say anything either.
Literally, your thing did not even light up.
Yeah.
Whack.
All right. So the world comes to a stop as Linebeck wishes to see the truth with his own eyes. What happened to his father during the siege?
Unbelievable.
Oh no.
So, are you sure you want them to know this?
I mean, yeah, especially
during what
considering,
siege?
especially considering that you guys know that promotion thing that I was joking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually going to be happening in February.
Promotion thing?
Oh.
Oh. Got it. Ooh.
So wait, hang on. What?
Oh wait, are
What
you leaving us
siege?
in
I don't
February?
remember.
It's possible.
Are
There
you
are,
leaving for Hidden Heavens?
no, just this one, just Strahd.
Okay. Okay. We'll miss you for Strahd too, but
But
you can't
that's
leave us
but
for Hidden
that's
Heavens.
also only if I actually get it. It was just announced that the position is opening
Mm-hmm.
and that I
Man, you
am
gotta
one
do
of the
what's best
people
for
that they're
you, dude.
looking at.
So,
You definitely have to do
Yep.
what's best for
Life
you.
comes first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only issue is that it's it's gonna be like weekday nights, so that Galactic Size Voyage might have to get rescheduled.
Ah, got
Oof.
it.
okay, hold
Annoying
on.
for you though.
I need to pull up my notes from one of the first campaigns.
Oh
So
god.
remind me, what the siege was. I just remember the I remember the details of your
The
that you
Siege
told
of
us.
Spalding.
Siege
Oh.
Spalding.
It was mentioned whenever we were in Spalding. That's how you guys would know about it.
What
I've
side was
not
he on?
actually
Was
said
he
it.
sieging them?
No, he was defending.
Oh, I'm screaming into the void.
How
Oh.
much
Linebeck,
how
what?
how much am I supposed to? Well, I have to answer. I guess I have to answer the wish. I don't know another way to do it.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
well, if you
I
leave
mean,
us,
answer it to however much you feel like it is really all it is. Because the only reason why Linebeck even would have made the wish at this moment was because of what he learned during that tea ceremony. Otherwise, he would have just left it be.
A memory flows through. I cannot kill you, not here. Oh, how dearly I wish it. Instead, I will burn you every time. Like a moth drawn to the embers of the eternal forge, I will smite you. I will turn you to ash and burning coals over and over again. A memory of tomorrow. Suddenly you see yourself. You see who you've asked to see. He is standing on the field of battle. There are demons and elementals and warriors fighting everywhere, fighting and dying. You are given an offer, and you take it. Your second in command refuses to do what must be done, and he stabs you in the back.
Is that it?
Yep.
Would we? I'm assuming we would be able to at
And
least
so
pinpoint
it
that that
came
was
to
Linebeck's
pass that the
memory.
son of the ambush flame has died.
Oh my God! Linebeck is the son of the Ember Flame, or like Linebeck's kid?
No, it's Linebeck.
Yeah, that was Linebeck's dad. We just watched die.
Man's drinking more wine. Ah, so how'd it go?
Did the whole party see that?
Wait, the second command. Wait, was the
Yep.
second in command? Isn't the Sultan, is he? Everyone's got really quiet.
Well, we don't know, bro.
Yeah, we're
We
not.
don't know.
After that, I
Um,
definitely think the twin.
Pretty sure the son of the son of the Ember Flame, if I'm remembering correctly, the son of the Ember Flame is his like one true, what was the word used? Not companion, but his sort of like his quote unquote equal.
Mm-hmm. So, song's definitely gonna give a quick glance towards Storm, and then I think try and narrow it down to whose exact memory that was. And if she can tell it's Linebeck, she's looking at Linebeck trying to pick out anything from his reaction.
Well, yeah, because wouldn't his dad have had the swords or whatever? So we can probably.
Yeah, narrow it down. She's definitely looking at Linebeck. Can we get anything from from behind his mask?
I'm going to give you a hint, but only because someone has mentioned something before. I'm going to send this to Natalia because this is something she sent and allow her to think of it in the current context.
Oh no, Theo, we played this game the other day.
It's okay. You might get it this time.
Marion would
Wait.
turn to Linebeck. So, do you
Wait.
think the Valkyries came for him?
Who?
Are you all right, Linebeck?
Your father. He died in battle.
Oh, he died.
He is an interference.
It is
But not a
akin to the
pleasant
death
one.
of personality, anyway.
Oh my God, his dad is in Varte.
Oh no.
Arte? I don't remember that reference.
In
Part of the cycle.
Varte, it's the death, and the death of personality. You become in Varte, you lose everything. Like, Dark Sister is technically in Varte, only because she was punished for taking the light from her sister.
So he's a shade now.
Mm-hmm. Either that or Linebeck is, but I'm assuming Oh my God!
What?
Is Linebeck a shade, and that's how he's here in Strahd?
Shade.
Am I right?
What is a shade?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he still has his shadow. I haven't looked. I have no
You are
reason to
but
look.
worms writhing in my earth.
Is that Dad talking right now?
To a thing such as me, you might as well be an ant that was long ago devoured by a worm.
Why does that sound
And once
familiar?
again you return, worms.
Who was it? It was that bone guy, I think, who was the first one to say it. But yeah, we've heard
Is
this before.
Linebeck's dad Bone Guy?
No, can't be. Bone guy's been around for ages. Like he's seen us through a bunch of cycles. And he's like getting super sick of it.
Okay, I'm pinning this. Y'all, after session, we are talking about this. I'm pinning it. Going on the board. Because I'm losing my goddamn mind because I got theories. Theo, don't. Why are you linking me more messages, Theo?
Fools,
Oh, I don't have
villains,
access. I don't have access to
tyrants.
this link. I don't have access to this link.
In regard to the comment you asked earlier, the question of if you see anything with Linebeck, he will sit still for a moment, and then he'll take his goblin mask and crush it in his hands, and what you see is a very, very young dwarf with bright emerald eyes with no beard. His chin is covered in scars from like bad shaving.
Song is gonna go ahead and slowly.
And he is
push...
angry.
Yeah, Song is gonna go ahead and slowly push herself up and walk forward towards Lineback.
For the record,
and then,
I think you make a great dwarf and definitely do not need to wish to be human.
Yeah, and yeah, Song is gonna, once she gets closer, is definitely gonna sink to her knees in the same position she's kind of seen Lineback do, like trying to mimic that like thing he does during his tea ceremony. And then she just, I won't ask if you're all right because I feel like that's a useless question. What can we do for you now? What do you think of what you found out?
Give me a second. Y'all can continue. I gotta figure out what he's gonna say.
Okay. Open the bottle, and I'm gonna start trying to get the genie to go back in it.
I love the idea that there's like a very emotional moment, and then fucking Storm's in the background trying to shove a bottle in his head.
The man looks at Storm and he says, "You can't unring a bell."
He's talking to me?
Yes, he says, "You can't unring a bell."
So you just have to stay out here until we use the third wish?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna dip set for now. Very well. Goodbye, son of war. And he vanishes.
Son of who? Son of what?
Son of war.
Was he looking at Lineback when he said that?
I'm not answering.
Who was he looking at?
The whole party.
The whole party?
Mm.
Liar. Storm can't turn her head and see who he was staring at when he said goodbye.
And
to be fair, Thor is in some cases considered to be a god of war, like Tyr.
So, by the way, you want to know what the name Mysidia means?
A pseudo what? Sure.
Lies.
Oh.
Ooh.
The name Acidia means lies?
Mysidium, yes.
Mycinium? That wasn't his name, though. He said his
Mendicidium,
name was
yep. Lies.
Mendicidium lies.
So he's like a lying genie. Crazy. Oh my god, guys, you know.
Unfortunately, I very specifically wished for the truth, so.
Yeah. Yeah, Song is definitely, she's not taking her eyes off the Lineback right now.
Farian would kind of walk over to Linebeck and hold out one of his many religious trinkets to him.
God, now you have another thing that I need to think of. Gosh.
Don't worry, this is a simple one. It doesn't require a response. He holds it out.
No,
"We're
he
battle
he would have a
brothers."
response because Linebeck was at one point a religious man, and I think with this it's just kind of broke because it would be a response akin to with what I've had to go through. Gods won't shit.
Yeah, but no, the whole point of he's holding it out and being like, doesn't matter what you believe in or what path you've walked, we're battle brothers. We'll stand side by side on the battlefield. And then he'll kind of hang it back around his neck and just go back and get back on the cart, ready to drive.
I put the barrel on the cart.
Yeah.
And specifically, he was holding up the emblem of Tyr.
Oh.
for the earlier comment, Linebeck
Mhm.
would say something about, like, what do I think about what I just saw? I think my entire life has basically been use. That everything I fought for and that I was trying to accomplish didn't matter.
It might have not
I
mattered
have
in the
no
way you
I
thought.
I have no dreams anymore. I have no goal.
It might have not mattered in
Something
the way
along
you.
those lines.
Yeah.
I'm gonna twin
Song.
cant that song like
Everyone roll
7.
me perception.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. What?
Everyone?
Everyone roll me perception.
Okay, and then I want to respond to what Linebeck said.
19.
Nat 1.
Dude, that's a pretty
9.
bird, Furion.
Yup.
13.
Um,
But someone got 19.
I
Okay.
got a 9.
Voltor.
But Song will reach out and place a single hand on Linebeck's leg, and she's just, what you were fighting for did not stop. Shh. What you were fighting for then may not matter in the way you thought, but every path is important. It led you to us, did it not? And I'm thankful to have you at my side. You'll find a new dream, and you'll find a new path. But for now, you have us. You aren't alone. We'll help you, alright?
Suddenly, you see Linebeck grint as if from pain.
Oh no.
Song is pulling her hand away so fast thinking she did it.
Does Voltor not see what happens? Whatever the
So he's visibly in pain. You can kind of see like a small red, like writing flow around, underneath his armor onto the inside of his right wrist. Like,
Farian!
and it says, he is alive. Again.
Your father?
Oh god, yes. At that point, Song is waving Farian over like so fucking fast because he said before he was a medic.
Yeah, he's not the best. Well, he's more
I
like he
have
was used as
lay
the
on
rescue
hands.
ambulance.
Oh god, well he's the closest we got!
Woo, woo, woo. It
Yeah.
hurts, but there is no damage.
Yeah, Linebeck would just be like, you don't need to look at me. I'm fine. It's just pain. I'm not dead yet.
Are you sure? I mean, not to the not dead yet part, more the you're alright.
As fine as a man without purpose can be.
You have purpose. You are a Vikinger.
Sure.
Voltor would say, "Well, it's not necessarily about having a purpose. You can make your own." He kind of like gestures towards Tara, who kind of walks over, prances more over to Linebeck, and kind of looks expectingly for pets.
I love us having an emotional support fox.
Yeah, basically.
Until you find your way, you have us. We aren't going to leave you, and you're not alone. And that's all that matters, is it not? And with that, she's gonna push herself up and offer him a hand.
You're gonna have to repeat that. I'm sorry.
Ah!
You can do it.
Oh god, okay. Essentially, she was like, oh god, what the fuck did I say? I talk out of my ass so much. Um, essentially, she was like, you're not alone. You have us, and until you find your way, you will not be alone. Okay? Trust in us to help guide you. It's what friends do, is it not?
Curiosity. Did his little red energy around the wrist thing look at all like my red energy deal with the hag thing? Similar magic? No?
There is a bond.
Okay, because mine was a deal. I'm gonna sit on that. I'm gonna think about it. Keep going.
What did you roll against your perception?
19.
Okay, got you. Give me 1 second.
And then, how's Linebeck looking?
Mm, he's probably just looking at his wrist and just kind of rubbing it.
Aren't beards like an honor thing for dwarves?
Yeah.
So like you cut it off because like redeeming the honor or whatever. Yes.
Uh, I don't know how much Linebeck has shared.
Not really a
You
lot.
would know that his family was disgraced because his father died with a wound to the back, which is the coward's way to die. Is considered to be a cowardly way to die because it's most often seen with people running away from battle.
Yeah, but so you said his chin is like the shaving scars.
Yep.
And I do not play dwarves often, but last I checked, aren't beards like they're like hey, check out my cool beard thing, right? So the
Yeah.
shaving scars imply that with wearing the mask, you were like, I don't deserve this beard.
He cut the beard because his family was dishonored. He wears the mask for another reason.
Just checking.
Oh yeah, wait. I can't remember. I cannot. He did not share that above table. Like not above table, on table. But you did tell us why one time why he wears the mask.
Yeah, it was because the
Yeah,
sword.
you were
Oh,
there.
like
shh. I don't know if Ul wants to share that, but you did tell us.
No, it's fine.
Okay, go Queen.
You might not have another opportunity to hear it anyway.
last night, it was because the one of the swords that you use, you looked a lot like your father, and so it was like giving you attitude and stuff. And so you were like, oh my god, I'm just gonna keep my face covered then.
It's because his grandfather saw too much of his father in Linebeck, so he covered his face.
Oh, I thought it was the sword. But your grandfather's not here. Why do you hide your face from us?
Habit.
Makes sense. Yeah, literally, Farian would not question that reasoning at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who died?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here. I'm here.
All right. So let's
Yeah.
get back onto the cart
Yeah,
and
would
start
Linebeck-
making our way downtown.
Would Linebeck take Song's hand to kind of pull him up, or are we gonna have to kind of throw him over someone's
He
shoulder
he
and
was
carry
on.
him in?
He was on the top of the cart the whole time, just like he's always been.
Oh my god.
Iron Man carry. All right. So we're just gonna start with him. While we're on the road or whatever, can Valtor and I poke at the barrel and try and figure out, like, if we just put someone inside it? Is that not... Wait. Hey, Valtor.
Yep.
You want to step inside the barrel real fast?
Can't say I'm interested in that.
No, just because I want to figure out if just putting someone inside it is enough to, like, kickstart it, or if you have to have the runes ready and then put someone inside it.
I'd rather research it before just jumping in there.
Okay. Song!
You notice that like
Yes.
behind you, Ul like goes. It's like there's more art. There's more writing on his arm, his hand.
Will you climb down from the roof and show us?
Song's definitely gonna give him like a little concerned look, but she will go over to her twin. Do you want her to climb in the barrel? Is that where this is going? The person
I
with
want her to
the
put
least
me in the barrel.
HP?
I'm not going to put you in there.
Do you want to end up getting trapped in a
No,
tornado?
Listen, how can I be trapped if you're standing right here to let me back out?
My dearest twin, my dearest sister, one of the only loves of my life. Do you understand how stupid of an idea that is to test it on you?
And Decinium leans in and he says, "Yeah, I mean, it does seem pretty dumb."
Wait, who
What, the
leans
Duke
in?
just came back.
Song is gonna fucking yelp if he's leans into this conversation.
Yeah, right behind your ear.
Yep, she's screaming.
You know, I've
Screaming
been
and
out of
whipping
places,
around.
never had that bad of a reaction.
I imagine Voltor just sees this happen because he was talking at the barrel, but he would just snicker probably.
If you don't know what it's going to do not play with the seedier.
The Sidir.
The wild magic.
I'm not playing with it. I am checking to see if it works.
Can we put a stick in it or
Oh my
something,
God,
or a
fine.
small squirrel?
All right, I don't know. I roll it under the table, I guess.
While they're playing with the barrel, I'm gonna get the cart going again.
We'll test it out.
Mendicinium will assist you.
We can find one of those soulless people. Barovia's crawling with like soulless people. Oh my god, we can put the hag in it.
That's racist.
Actually, that might be a wonderful idea to put the hag in it.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if it works once again.
Well,
Well, okay. Instead
I
of
mean,
killing
the
her,
worst that
Have you
happens-
tried turning it on again?
Huh?
You know, no one ever checks the bottom of the barrel, I swear.
Oh my god, is there a stupid little switch?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Just make sure you have the lid on when you turn it on, otherwise. Zzz.
Yeah, the lid's on.
Also, where did that deer go?
Okay, you said it like did shooting star and flew away.
Is
I
the
assumed it
deer
crash landed
is the
somewhere.
deer in the barrel?
The doe eyes look at you.
Hey, dinner.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Here's the question, Theo. Does it look sad?
Yeah, it's a little fawn. Yeah, its mother lost. Its mother must have ran away or something. It doesn't know where it is.
Oh my god, Song is turning the barrel off so fast. So fast. And opening
No,
it.
the barrel wasn't on. The fawn was just hiding inside the barrel. It was scared. Its mother disappeared.
Oh, Song is gonna go ahead and pull it out.
Divine sense it. Is it like a zombie deer?
Zombie.
No.
I'm checking.
Does it let Song pull it out?
Animal handling.
Oh, she's gonna be so sad if she fails this. Please, I just want one nat 20. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 15.
It begrudgingly lets you pick it up.
Song is gonna gently pull it out and put it in her lap and just start scratching its little cheeks.
Mendicinium conjures a little deer-sized blanket.
Oh my god, wait, what?
Mendicinium conjures a little deer-sized blanket.
You know,
He's back.
you keep appearing and startling me a bit, but that is appreciated. Thank you. And Song is gonna wrap it in a little blanket. She's gonna look towards Storm with that "can we keep it" look.
He puts on a little sombrero on the
I'm
deer.
not feeding it.
I will feed it.
Go for it.
I mean, what deer? What do they eat? Worms? I think it's
Grass,
worms.
usually,
Grass.
I
They
think.
eat grass. They're like herbivores. They eat plants.
Oh, I mean, I got grass, but not that kind of grass. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we can pick it as we go.
We're not giving the deer marijuana.
Hey, Mr.
Let's
Stone
not.
Guy.
Yeah, he made a joke about not that kind of grass.
Yeah, I got it.
I also got it.
Okay. Sorry for explaining the joke.
No, you're fine. You're good. Oh, how's Irina looking, by the way? We haven't asked about that in a while. Is she good?
She's fine.
She pulls off a cover and like her hair is like really messed up, and she just like looks around, notices everything's fine, go back to sleep.
Oh, wait, can Song kind of scooch over with the deer on her lap, moving so carefully not to startle this deer, and start digging one-handed through her bag for their mother's mirror?
No, she can't.
Storm seems very possessive.
Storm, it won't hurt anything.
Uh,
I'll
it would
hold
hurt
it.
my heart.
Will it really?
Yes.
All right. When she wakes up, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. And Song will go ahead and carefully put their mother's mirror back in her bag.
Mendicidium will start asking Furion what's his favorite beverage.
Mead. A good
He nods.
crisp honey mead.
Hands you,
So you said it's like
hands you a
American
cup of
ginseng?
honey mead.
Ooh. He will sniff it first and dip a finger in. Wait about 30 seconds. If it doesn't start tingling or anything, he'll drink it.
Tastes like a little bit of juniper berry.
That's the
So
good
it's
stuff.
it's like midnight or whatever, right? So should we take a long rest at this point?
Yeah, I think we should set up watches because we're moving.
Ah, don't worry, I'll watch everything. You can trust me.
I don't trust you. No offense.
Fuck the Silver Knight guy. He didn't have a name, so we gave him a name. What did we decide to call him?
Don't remember.
We can just
Perry.
call him Bone Man.
He's not a skeleton. He's like a real undead person.
A Zumble?
There's bones in there. His rib cage is visible, I'm pretty sure. We can call him Ribby.
We could call him R.
I would like to call him Perry in honor of Phineas and Ferb getting 2 more seasons.
Yeah, oh
Oh
man.
wait,
I'm
it
so
got 2 more
excited for that.
seasons?
Yes.
Yeah, it got this notice or whatever. Cause I think Nickelodeon has some deal with Paramount Plus because like all Guild shows are getting these.
Alright, to be fair, I've never even seen it, so.
Oh my
it's
god,
so
watch
good.
party!
Alright, I'm feeling added right now.
Watch
It's
party!
So good. It is
It
so
is
good.
really good.
It's literally
so worth it.
amazing.
Yeah, that show is pretty good.
It can't be that good.
It is.
It's
so good.
amazing. It won a Grammy.
Eh.
Really? Which song?
I think it was Gitchy Gitchy Goo.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
One of them did, or at least it was nominated for.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's been a while.
But
since
no,
I
I
actually
remember
watched it.
that one episode that was like the top 10. It wasn't really an episode. It was like the top 10 musical countdown or whatever. And it was like, oh, that's so good. Okay.
Oh no, sorry. It was an Emmy nomination, not a Grammy.
Bro, this thing got okay. This thing got so many nomination awards. It got multiple Emmy nominations.
Yeah.
Annie Awards.
I
WGA
think it's
Television Awards.
overrated.
Lie. Oh, it won some Emmys.
Mendicidium
The
says it's
Wizard of
overrated.
Oz episode won
That's a good
outstanding
episode.
individual achievement in animation. That episode was top tier. Also the episode Doof Dynasty.
That's a good one.
I don't remember.
And then they had that. Do you remember what it was? That movie that came out like 1 or 2 years ago that was like with the Candace. She went to another planet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one also won some Emmys. Outstanding writing team for a daytime animated program. The show is so good, Theo. You have to watch it. Oh, won a bunch of Kids' Choice Awards in like Mexico and Argentina.
Nice.
I love you.
Bah humbug.
So yeah, as the cart is rolling along and everybody's talking about what
Perry.
to do for the nights and watching and Perry and all that, and you would all hear Farian start singing.
What kind of song?
He is singing. He would be singing a traditional Viking travel song.
All right,
Very
so
badly off key.
These squirrels in my pants.
It'd be like Valhalla. It's something from probably Assassin's Creed or something. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
All right, this is the part where we need to find like a magical item to give you like a little Viking band.
Oh my god, what
Oh
happened?
my God.
With my back?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay. What did I miss in the conversation? Because we were still talking about Phineas and Ferb, and then nothing. I had nothing, and I kept talking, and no one was responding, and I was just like, okay.
Yep, we didn't hear a thing.
We were just talking
you
about
guys
Phineas
are
and Ferb.
yeah talking about Phineas and Ferb, and I said as we're moving along and everybody's figuring out the schedule and talking about Perry, Farian would start singing a traditional Viking travel song.
Oh.
I don't want to put that on you, but you better believe me.
All right, so everyone, the long rest. At the top of the
Perry
morning,
is keeping watch with Liar because we don't trust him.
Yeah. Okay. How do we want to split watches? I'm assuming twins on one watch. I don't think we should give Lineback a watch because he kind of just had a lot of shit happen.
Yep. I'm fine with that.
Baltor and Farian, next watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Terra will be up in all.
what's y'all passes perception?
Mhm.
Who's a what?
What's y'all's perception modifiers?
Like passive, you mean?
Passive.
Yep.
Let me.
Perception
13.
12.
Okay. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it.
Sweats and that nothing happened because I don't believe it.
All right.
If it
It is
matters,
now.
14 for Terra.
There's a raven that watched you for a little bit and flew away.
Creepy. Are there any ravens watching us when we wake up?
Nope.
Okay. So it is now 2 days until Strahd's dinner party. How far away are we from the town Irene wanted to go to, Krezek? How far away are we from that place still?
They wanted to go to. I mean, I thought you guys decided to go to Valakai, not Krasik.
Well, because it goes Barovia. Krezek,
All
and
right,
then
can you guys
Valkai, right?
please decide first of all which one you're going to? She said she will go to anyone that you guys believe is best. So
Yeah,
please just decide.
All right, above table. Let's just all go in a circle, give an opinion. If you have depth to your opinion, add it. Starting at the top of the list on mine, Farian, go. Talon, go.
I don't have an opinion specifically, but I know wherever we stop, we're gonna end up having to fight the brother, or the
Okay.
doppelganger of the brother.
Okay. Ult, you're next in line. What's your opinion?
I'm supposed to have an opinion?
Yes.
Amber Temple.
That's not an option. That is
Which
options on the table.
Well, where is the Amber Temple? Is it closer to Valakai or is it
Yes,
closer
it's
to
just south of Valakai.
I don't think we should go there yet. Just, the creepy thing that the fucking painting voices talked to Song about and then something talked to Storm about?
I want my Sunblade.
Oh my
We
god.
don't know that the Sunblade's there.
I guess you're just gonna have
Yeah,
to
we do.
find a way to keep playing. Queen, go.
I want to go to Valakai because that's where the blue water inn is, so we can ask the guy how to find the Wizard Tower.
Okay. My opinion is I think that we should go to Valakai.
Yeah, if we go to Krezek, you and I are gonna get chased out.
That, and we don't know as much about Krezek. I mean, we don't know anything about Valakai either. But we at least know we have a goal in Valakai. Krezek, we just know the girls are from there.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
Theo, you don't get an opinion.
wait.
You're the DM. You don't get an
Wait.
opinion.
Did you-
Burnos.
Rude.
I think he should, just so
Voltor
that way
is,
we know not to.
No, because he's gonna tell us the one that we should do and say that that's the one we shouldn't do, and then he's gonna trick us. Burnos, go.
Voltor is just kind of along for the ride. He's more helping you guys than having any of his own goals.
So wait, hang on. Didn't we? We have to stop in Krezek either way though, because that's where the brother thinks he's meeting us, and he's got the child.
No, Valakai is where the brother thinks he's meeting us.
No, he thinks he's meeting you. In a crossroads.
Yep.
That
So
was
we
very claim. It's in a picture of the fucking map where it's supposed to be.
Yep. I
We gotta go
remember
to the
that.
crossroads. So that's where we're going
drop
right
her
now.
off
We're just
and
gonna
go
make
to
our
the
way to the
crossroads.
crossroads.
We already passed a crossroads.
Okay.
What?
We are supposed to drop her off in the town and then circle back to the crossroads.
Yeah.
That was the original
So
plan.
let's drop her off in Valakai if we
Krezek,
feel
Valakai's
it's
too
safe.
far.
Krezek the closest one?
Yeah.
Valakai.
Goes
I
Barovia,
swear if I
Krezek,
need to share this
Valakai.
map again.
No, I'm looking at it. It goes Barovia, Krezek, Valakai.
No, Valakai is slightly south of the lake. Krezik is all the way to the fucking left.
Yep, Valakai's closer.
Theo, I'm bad with directions IRL. I'm doing my best.
So we will drop her off at the church in Valakai, and then we will circle back to the crossroads.
Okay.
Yes. Do we want to maybe just say we leave Wolf Boy there as a guard?
Yes.
Yeah, he can
Okay.
just help the city people or whatever.
Yeah.
Canonically, his character has gone off into the woods.
Forever and ever. Okie doke.
Yep.
So, sorry.
I don't want to split the party.
Unfortunate.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. So yeah, okay, so
Either.
let's just keep going to
We'll head on to Valakai,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I don't specifically know where that is on the to Elspire map, but oh well.
Oh yeah, can one of you stream Tailspire since I have a
Nope.
Mac and so I can never have it?
Here, I can.
Yeah.
Hey, they're coming out with Mac support soon. Alright, let me figure out where you are now. Let's see.
What's that horse right there?
That is
That's
you
the party.
guys.
That's us. That's our little. That's our little cart.
Alright, so you guys are passing by this. And the old Civic Road transitions here from being a winding path through the Bellanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends into a fog-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, you see a walled town near the shores of the Great Mountain Lake, its waters dark and still. A branch on the road leads west to the promontory, atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill, its warped wooden vanes stripped bare.
So wait, there's two paths. One of them goes up to the windmill, the other way goes somewhere else.
At the town.
Okay, before we do anything else, we gotta drop off Irina. So let's go
Yep,
to the
we're
town.
heading to the town.
We can ask about the windmill while we're in there.
I got you. The Omnian domed edifice leans towards and to one side, so trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on a wooden beam above the door is a raven, glaring at you and squawking, seemingly agitated.
If we go a little bit closer to the windmill, does it become less agitated?
It's more agitated.
It's more agitated?
Yep.
So it doesn't want us to go to the windmill.
Yeah.
So I back up.
Do you want to roll an insight?
I would like to roll. Yes, I want to roll insight against the fucking raven.
Oh, can we all roll insight?
Oh, this'll be good.
19. I'm super insightful.
It is
I got
trying to
10.
warn you away.
He's trying to warn us. Okay. Well, we were already going away from it anyway.
The raven flies off towards Valakai, the town in the city valley below.
Yeah, let's follow it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
We were going that way anyway.
Chase after the raven.
You're having way too much fun. All right.
My eyes are lost to all your lies, 'cause you're not that discreet. And I don't care what you
All right. The old Civilic Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town of slumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are half a dozen spikes with wolves' heads impaled upon them.
Ooh,
Hang on,
I'm
shadowy
happy.
figures like shades, or shadowy figures like they're in the shadows?
A pair of shadowy figures standing behind them.
I'm happy Wolf Boy is no longer with us. Just above
No,
table.
these are like Strahd's werewolves, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So that's good. That means Valakai can take care of itself. Okay.
Yeah. As they're getting closer, Song is definitely gonna lean over and pull up her and her sister's little like scarves. Just
just like no thanks here. Start like
Yep.
fake breathing slowly.
Yeah, I feel like here's the thing: is I feel like when they're fake breathing, it's probably slightly off pace.
Listen, maybe we're just like super meditative, so we just have really low pulses.
Song is also gonna go ahead and just as a preemptive cast mage armor for the day.
Yeah,
Okay,
always
who
good.
looks?
You know, I imagine that the way Song casts it is by doing your hair in the morning.
Ah.
Okay, wait. Actually, that's really cute. Yeah, she does her hair in the morning, and it's changed from like little storm clouds around her wrist to like if you look closely in the underneath of her hair, she like puts in a little braid, and it has like little storm clouds and like embroidered within it.
Has the
Okay.
added benefit of making your hair more resistant to disruption.
Oh my god! I don't have to have the Kaya problem.
Specifically to help with that.
Suddenly she touches like a fucking knob and electricity. She's like, my hair.
We just distantly hear a woman cursing.
Uh,
Sanctuary.
hang on. So, who among us do you think looks the least intimidating? I think we should have Linebeck go up first if he seems mentally stable at the moment, and ask if we can come in.
Yeah, if not, my vote is either Farion or Voltor, and not us. I don't think either of us look not intimidating.
Who are we talking to? Who are we
We're,
talking
we're
to?
That's not
still on the
intimidating.
cart.
Intimidating is fine. The least like
So who are we talking to? Exactly?
there's
we're
like
not
two
talking
shadowy
to
figures.
anyone yet. We're rolling
Shadowy
the
figures?
town. Yeah.
We're trying
Oh.
to figure out who should send.
A haunting
Like-
bell echoes from beyond the walls.
Technically, Voltor does have a trait to talk with
Oh
normal.
yeah, haunted
people.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I like
Go.
push you out of the wagon a little bit. Go ask if he can come in.
Oh my god, just the two twins trying to push him through the window.
Are you the representative
What
of
do
from
we ask?
Krezik? The
Voltor
two
steps
guards are on
out.
top of the wall and mutter out to you.
No, we're from the other direction.
Ah,
But we could use some help. We have a need for somewhere to stay.
what business be you here?
Sanctuary.
Yes, we're just looking for sanctuary.
Oh, be not me to deny a man sanctuary. Have you any arms or armor?
I mean,
Some.
if there's clearly a spear on his back and he's in plate mail or scale mail plate.
Yeah,
BTW.
that's
Perry
very
said he was going to hang out a little bit away from Valakai, right? Because he can't tell people, so he hopped out a little back ago.
No, he's staying inside the wagon.
Well, yeah, we have some, but we're just
Okay.
passing.
Specifically with a ragged action to fucking stab anyone who goes in there without permission in the head.
Cool. Just put a blanket on him. Put a blanket over him like a table. We've got some armor on us for our own protection.
Be it will. Should you need employment, we're always hiring guards. Come on in. They take a
I'll-
couple minutes and they open the iron gate.
I like the image of Linebeck sitting on the top of the cart when he asks, "Do you have any weapons or armor?" And he's just sitting there glaring at the guard with his 6 sword strapped to him.
I like to imagine there's for the first time in like 100 years a slight beam of sunlight going through the clouds and illuminated the like metal of all your weapons.
Oh my god.
Right. So yeah, Farion would roll the cart into town, and as we're getting ready to pass the gate, I'm like, Linebeck, watch your head.
He sits
He
just
very
enough where he doesn't even
specifically-
have to like. It's not even a problem. He just sits just enough where his head just passes cleanly under.
Either that, or he very specifically doesn't move, and he just is sat so sturdily on the cart, his head goes through the door.
Clang.
There is now a Linebeck-sized head in the
We are
wooden frame
trying
of
not
the
to cause
gate.
problems.
You're gonna pay for that. Also, can we make him pay for that? Did you just?
Don't worry about it.
Your gate was in my way.
Is this guy for real? This guy.
He's in a very bad mood.
Roll a performance for badassery.
God, please let this one actually be a good roll. I have a +5 to performance.
Oh.
Oh god.
Can I re-roll?
You get
Yeah,
advantage, yeah.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yes.
There we
They
go.
can't see. They
18.
can't. Okay, I was gonna say they can't see me in the cart, and they probably can't hear me in the cart. Can I
You
like
want
make
thaumaturgy
like
him?
I want to prestidigitation him and make like so I can make like a shower of sparks or anything, and I wanted to make like a shower of like sparkling light on on his fucking blades to help him out.
Instead, you manage to get like where sunlight is slowly following him.
Yeah.
All right, so let's find. Okay, so first let's go to Irina. Be like, okay, here we go, and then let's try and find anyone who knows where the blue water.
Hold
is.
on, before you go through, you must check in with the bounty board. Just procedure, you gotta make sure none of you are wanted.
Are any of us wanted?
I don't think so.
Voltor's eyes kind of go wide, then not while looking at the party.
Yeah, sure.
Voltor, is there
Where's-
something you need to let us know?
I don't know what I don't know about wanted here specifically, but I don't know what.
You guys arrive at at like the notice board. There's only really like 3 or 4 postings. One looks like it was really old, like someone who stole something. There's one about a party of misfits. They did like a bunch of theft and stuff, kidnapping, etc. There's even like a little tiefling with heart shaped, it's really cute. And then another
What?
post.
Wait. Can we look at the tiefling really quick? Just can we look at the tiefling wanted
I'm
poster?
making all of them super close.
It's the one from Hidden Heavens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say, in the background, I just love the idea of Voltor being panicked and Song just being like, "No, it's all right, I'll help you," and just casting prestidigitation on him. And she can make a small mark or symbol appear on an object or surface for an hour. Can she give him an obviously drawn-on mustache?
Yes.
Never
Thank
thought
you.
to do that. Oh my god.
I love that.
There is a
Oh,
picture of Valtor without a mustache.
If you
Oh,
cast
boy.
it again, what if you do drawn-on glasses?
Oh god.
You do both. You do both.
Would Voltor let her?
He can't see his face. He doesn't know what you're doing.
In fact, now he's wearing like those Halloween disguise kit with a nose.
Yeah, Voltor honestly wouldn't complain.
Okay,
Yeah,
so wait, so the four
unrecognizable.
wanted posters. What's the
Yeah, there's a
kidnap-
200 gold bounty for Valtor
Oh god.
for crimes against
But-
for quote unquote crimes against the nation. But they're below. There's like graffiti on it saying, basically saying that we don't abide by that shit here. Hinting that it was sent by people from the castle. There's
Basically,
another
that's what I
set of wanted poster, and it shows a very familiar looking vampire spawn.
Doru?
Yep, and at the bottom it says canceled, captured.
Oh my god.
What did I
Song is
miss?
grabbing Storm's arm hard.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hang on. There's Doru, there's Veltor, there's Natalia, and then there's a group of kidnappers.
That's it's like there was a list of crimes you guys supposedly did in Hidden Heavens. All of it's on there.
Oh, us. It's that wanted poster.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Those
But it's none
motherfuckers.
of us.
yeah.
It's none of us.
What all you missed, Talon, is Voltor has a wanted poster. Song gave him a fake mustache and fake glasses using prestidigitation, obviously drawn on.
And the vampire spawn is here. He's been captured.
Yes.
Ah, fuck, we gotta help him.
Another bell comes from the center.
Hang on. Is that some sort of fucking public executioner's bell?
Yes.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
Song is taken off. If no one stops her, she's going.
Yeah.
There's a huge crowd of people gathered in the center.
We gotta go. We're gonna like
Yep.
sort of
Alright.
pushing our
Yep.
way to the middle, kind of like
Yep.
not subtly,
Here's the
but,
thing:
like,
is I
not
think
rudely.
yeah, I think the twins. Here's the thing: is I think like they're hand in hand, like linked, so they don't get separated. And they're fucking like slowly weaving through the crowd, trying to get closer.
Alright, let's go.
It was resistant for a little bit. Linebacker, are you following?
Is everyone going?
Voltor would be following the group
Yeah, the twins just. Here's the thing: is the twins just took off. I don't think they gave any explanation. They just fucking went.
Walter's definitely looking very nervous as he walks around.
You know, and
In his
Farian,
very silly face.
Farian is more in the protective mode right now because this place is a little weird, and
Mhm.
seeing part of the party run off, he would be after them, like a giant chasing after little tiny people.
You
The
as
girl
everyone is
sweat
running off,
in 5'11".
Linebeck is like up on the board just commenting on how could these people do that? They gotta be awful to be having all of these crimes, especially that weird tiefling. What the heck? She looks so nice.
You hear from the distance.
Oh,
It's
And then
Linebeck
just
thinks she looks
looking
nice.
and then just looking to the side and everyone run off and he just goes just an exasperated sigh like, "Are you kidding me?"
By the way, at the there,
Same with
one of the
Irina.
crimes that was written on there was releasing a serial killer.
Oh my god! Can they not get over that? I feel bad.
From behind, from somewhere in the distance, Linebeck just hears a woman screaming in rage.
Wait, when was the serial killer released?
The
That
stupid
was the Blue Dragonborn.
after the wanted
Oh.
poster was made. Just saying.
Queen, I love
It
you. I can tell you're
magically
so fucking
updates.
pissed about this because it's literally, you're like echoing as you scream.
You're like, why can't they get over it? I feel bad.
Going to hunt him down.
God, next goal in Hidden Heavens.
That's
But
my
yeah,
ongoing goal.
oh my god. But yeah, the girls are fucking booking it. Farian's behind them. Linebeck's still at the wanted board, I assume, with Irina. And
He's gonna join in. It's just like just a very exasperated. Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
oh fuck, do we
Just
need to
running
drag
off and
Irina?
not telling me. Like
The-
he is annoyed.
By the
Oh my
way,
God.
he has like an aura of like an even more agitated mood, and it was kind of hard to get through before. But then like one dude kind of just like glances to his left and sees this fucking tall ass dwarf with like 6 swords, and suddenly there's a bit more room everywhere. As everyone just like kind of just like inches away.
Pushing through.
Yeah, the girls are weaving. I feel like here's the thing: is I love the image of the girls are like blending in with the crowd a little bit, and Farian's having to like hold like a hand over his eyes, like looking for these two redheads, booking it.
So you get to the center where there's a bunch of rope, like a rope fence, and in the center on a raised platform, there is a man. There he is, bound in chains, and he's like in a stock. We have tried repeatedly to hang him. Who is brave enough to cut off his head?
Is it Dayrun?
It is.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh
hang
god,
on.
yeah.
For the
Song
crime of the
Blue.
murder of 2 young children.
Oh god, yeah. If Storm's not stopping her, Song's run into the center.
Ah, are you brave enough to take off his head?
What proof do you have that he murdered children?
Oh, I'm sure that he actually did it.
Talk to
That's
their
vampire
mother.
dude, right?
Yep, it's the boy they grew up with.
There is a distraught woman who's like freaking out and like she's just going crazy. Uh, she's basically talking about how she came into her home and saw like him basically drinking the blood of her 2 children out in front because they decided to play outside when they were told not to.
Personally, I don't think I'm super strong enough to cut off a whole human head. I feel like that would be a lot of effort. So how about we just put him back in a cell somewhere until we can figure out the proper execution method.
I thought we came
can
here
do
to
it.
kill him. Did we not?
No. The girls did not want to. They wanted to save him so they could fix him.
Oh.
We caught him initially and he escaped, and then 2 young children paid the price. Never again. He points into the sky where there's like a castle in the distance with lightning around it. He says, "We cannot allow him to torment us any longer.
What if we can assure that he will be contained?
It does not
Do you
matter.
really think? Do you really think a
Can
quick
that bring
death
back
is
two
enough
children? Can I bring back the 2 people he defiled and tried to turn into spawn like him?
Can you let me speak, or are you going to speak over me?
I'm gonna speak over you.
Well, that's rude, and you're no better than any other person. Listen.
In as Linebeck is starting to walk up in the cacophony of the crowd and everyone just fucking going crazy over this, he's just gonna yell out, "Hey! I will have order!"
Even Song kind of like looks over for just a second.
What?
Performance with advantage. Or actually, intimidation is probably more appropriate.
Hearing that, the training would kick in and Farian just snaps to attention.
I'm wondering if
I
So
hate
does the
D&D
man.
Beyond.
So does the drunk genie, by the way, with a bottle in
I'm
his
not
hand.
using D&D Beyond for this roll. I'm gonna use fucking Discord. Okay, 15. That's.
You do have advantage.
Oh yeah, you're right. Slightly
21.
better. 21.
Woo!
Everyone goes dead quiet.
Linebeck will walk onto the stage and just look at the executioner and just ask him again his crimes.
Murder. Twice. Foul. Most foul.
And he will look over at the two twins and say, "And you would condone it?"
We don't condone murder. But. And Song will message in his head. Lineback, please. Would you kill your family?
That is the wrong question to ask him.
Oh, Linebeck is pulling out his father's sword. The fucking like he pulls it out and it's just like
I'm gonna
as
move
like
up
the
onto the stage
rust
also.
is coming out of the scabbard, and he just holds it to the side and says, that's what I'm planning to do."
Okay.
And he's gonna point it at the guy and be like, "Do you condone it?"
So I'm moving up onto the stage, and I'm just gonna
Yeah,
step
Song
forward
is-
in front of like
I-
a teeny tiny bit.
Yeah, Song is following.
The vampire's writhing, and he's like, I never did anything. You can't prove it.
So hang on. They tried to hang him.
Yes.
And it failed. But vampires don't need to breathe. Neither do Spawn.
Do we know? Yeah. Do we
They're hard to
know?
snap their necks too.
Do we even know if cutting off his head will work?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm being like,
One of the comments in the back. Well, I think it'd be hard to move without it.
clearly, you are the brightest of the bunch.
Why, thank you, pretty lady. You want to come catch a drink?
No.
Oh.
No.
His wife is currently yelling at him now.
Yeah, Song is definitely, again, is going to message Lineback and just say, Lineback, please.
So yeah, about also out loud to the executioner. Have there been any others like him that have been caught and killed?
No, it does not matter.
It could be a valuable learning opportunity.
Oh, you'd say we should torture him and figure out his weaknesses.
No. Close.
You know, honestly,
but
that's
no.
a decent thing. All ends fail for continuous torture.
People raise their hands.
Yeah, good. About half the crowd.
So hang on, it's not daylight right now, right?
It's early. It's early morning. Yes.
But it's never daylight in Barovia.
Sunlights are not affected by sunlight in Barovia.
Vampires are affected. Okay. Oh, hang
Does
on.
Linebeck still have
There's-
like that ray of sunshine coming through the clouds on him?
Yep. It glistens off the rusted blade.
So hang on. I'm gonna kind of take his hand. So how is Doru? He's in stocks, but he's chained up behind the stocks.
He's his hands and wrists and body and everything's chained.
Yep.
I'm gonna
So,
be like,
Doc-
Lineback, come here, and try and move the sunlight beam onto like his hand or something.
So traditionally, stocks are for your feet. A pillion is for your head and your hands.
Oh. So it's on his feet, and then he's also all chained up and stuff.
Yeah. Essentially, he's leaning over a block of wood where his head could be easily cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, hang on.
I mean, I
So
think we,
he's wait,
What?
he's what the fuck? He was turned into a vampire. When you turn into a vampire, you become like evil, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Do you have
So
ceremony?
yeah, it changes your alignment. So I could try and change him back to his original alignment.
You could.
Wouldn't cure his
It's a
vampirism,
high-
though.
No, it's a high roll. I think it's like
It
Yeah,
a,
still
gotta
wouldn't
be-
absolve him of his
it's
crimes
like
either.
a 20. It won't absolve him of his crimes, but
And at best, it'd make him neutral.
Yeah, if he's guilty, he's
well, what was
guilty
his
of the crime.
original? What was his original alignment?
I don't know.
Neutral
I
good.
mean,
But I mean, it's evil now, so
Yeah, but doesn't ceremony return it to its original alignment?
it shifts
well,
it by
yeah, but
one, I'm pretty sure.
he's a vampire. So I think atonement. It's probably meant to talk about things where like that deck of many things card that switches your alignment from like lawful to chaotic and vice versa. So he's now a vampire. That's like a slightly more significant.
Has to be a willing creature.
Ah,
Yeah, and he's already tasted blood. He's stuck as a vampire forever.
well, yeah, but we could still.
The girls don't want to kill their one of their childhood friends. They don't want to kill somebody who was like family to them.
Linebeck
Okay,
is starting to get
gonna-
ready to chop his head off. Like,
The
he's not
benevolent-
going to do it, but he's like, he is making sure that he's about to do it.
Yeah.
The executioner will lean into will lie linebacker and say, you know, I tried to cut him off with this, but every time I tried, I didn't get it quite through. Then the fucker heals. You sure that rusted piece of junk will be able to do it?
Mr. Executioner, sir. Hang on.
Yeah, name's Bob.
Is there any way we could speak without anyone overhearing us, just super quietly, super quickly?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I could whisper.
Okay.
Your friend looks awful mad at me.
That's just his face.
Are you sure? Is he stuck like that? I feel like if I touch it and try to fix, he'd bite me.
Yeah, he was raised by wolves. Now listen,
I didn't know dwarves were raised by wolves. Well, you learn something new every day.
not. So it wouldn't be torture per se, but if we could in fact figure out what hurts vampires, that could be useful.
I mean, he did scream an awful lot when I tried to chop off his head. It just didn't quite get through.
Yes, obviously, when you try and chop someone's head off, it's going to, be painful, but
Yeah, so I understand the issue.
there have to be other ways. I would like to know if there are other ways. Because think about it, he can't be the only one. I heard there was some sort of raid 2 years ago that a bunch of people died from, but surely there are more that turned into spawn like him. And if we can figure out a more effective and efficient way of dealing with them rather than just taking a sword to their neck 30 times in a row and it not working, it could save everyone a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah, normally we toss him in the well, but it got kind of full.
Vampires can drown?
Well, it's a running well.
Oh.
We tie him up real good.
You could always burn them at the stake.
Thank you, Valtor, for that invaluable contribution.
That was Varian.
That was
wait,
fair.
did I say something? I didn't say anything.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Hey, everyone grab some tinder.
Varian!
Oh, Veltor will take off after the genie.
Oh, God.
He will turn around and, acknowledge that you got caught, and you'll be like, what's up?
Hey, you gotta stick with us.
Yeah, well, I'm getting some firewood. You know.
You can make your own firewood.
Okay, but that's, they asked me to get them some, so.
stick around and we'll figure this all out. Don't slip away.
Yeah, he
Eric,
takes one step backwards.
So Doru's chained up, but for whatever reason, he can still talk. You said, like he was talking about, he was saying
Yeah.
out loud. So he's not like gagged.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna try and be super persuasive real fast, and I'm gonna try and convince him to let me try the ceremony. Doru, do you remember us?
Flash.
Right. I remember this one time I tried to bite you because I'm speaking quietly so that executioner guy can't overhear this because he's like, getting firewood or whatever. I remember this one time I tried to bite you because I was starving that day and they kept burning me.
What's your AC?
My AC?
Yep.
17. He's gonna try and bite me.
Yeah, he misses though, barely.
Doru, you're about to die.
I'd rather die than be touched by the daughter of my father.
We aren't the daughters of your father. We
Go
are
ahead
the
and
friends
kill
for
me
you.
already. I'll
Doru.
come back anyway. I always do.
Doru, for once in your life, stop being stubborn and listen.
Is there anything you want? What about, don't you want to see your father again? Be able to live with him?
He looks down at what he's become when he says, "No, I think not."
Your father loves you, Doru. And it is possible to keep yourself in check. I know this.
You're half. I'm full.
And what does
Be
that
done
matter?
with it already.
What does it matter, Doru? Your blood, whatever you are now, anything, it does not define you.
There's a way for you to. I'm sure there's a way for you to consume blood without
Perception.
killing the people you take it from. Which of us?
Yep. Both you and Natalia, since you're close.
He's trying to bite me again, isn't he? 16.
Oh, 10.
There is a high amount of static in the air, as on the rusted blade, almost like a bit of purifying fire, small amounts of flickering lightning appear.
Lineback, is that meant to happen?
Now it is. I'm gonna ask you two one last time. Do you condone him?
He should have the chance to atone.
He doesn't sound like he wants to.
I'm working on that.
Give us
Doru,
time.
you didn't
Lineback.
you didn't sign up for this. Do you remember how it happened? You followed a wizard to the castle to try and kill our father, to try and take down Strahd, and you turned into this as a result.
Yes.
You were such a good person, Doru.
And somewhere inside of you, I know that good still survives. We
Why
all
do you think the wizard died?
I don't think he is dead.
I stabbed him in the knee.
That's a lie. You never would.
He starts laughing. End it.
And that song is going to place a hand on Storm's shoulder. And she's just, I don't want to. Storm.
Lineback.
At the silence, Linebeck is going to say, "In moments like this, you two should embody courage, the will to do what must be done. In this case, I shall embody honor. I judge my hut and others not with the ramifications of their behavior, but on the severity of their intentions. Your intention was death. So shall be mine." And he's gonna go and cut his head off.
Oh my god. At that, Storm definitely is just going to scream, No!
The blade gets into like the flesh, and it starts to stop, and then the lightning intensifies, and it severs through.
Does he? Does he
Roll me an
stop
Arcana,
moving?
Natalia.
I don't want to roll this Arcana. Oh fuck it! I still have inspiration from when you gave it to us forever ago. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Oh, that's so much fucking better. 18.
You hear a voice as if from message. You hear him whisper behind your ear, and he's killing me from mercy.
God. Song is gonna suck in a breath, and then she's lunging for Lineback. She's not lunging to kill, she's not lunging to attack, but she's going to grab him by his fucking collar. And for just a minute, she's going to stand there as tears start to run down her face. And then she's going to collapse against him.
Is anything happening to his body, or is it still there?
His head is severed. His body slumps over. The crowd cheers.
No, Lineback. What you did was not right. You say you fight for honor, and you killed a man that could have been saved.
Just to be safe, Voltor does while the others are talking, goes over to the chest of the body and drives a small stake into the heart.
Bro, I'm literally right in front of it. And
I mean, you can stop him if you want.
He is completely covered in chains. I don't think you can reach the heart.
I don't think you could.
Mend is currently eating a corn dog.
I mean, you can try stopping him if you want to, but he's just gonna casually walk over to the body and drive like a piece of wood into it.
No, I wince a little bit, like I just got stabbed, but I don't stop you.
And then
The blood on the blade of Lineback's sword, as it starts to drip off where it was, slowly you can see the rust is disappearing.
Oh, it's bloodthirsty sword.
Song will release his collar, stalk over to Storm, hold her hand out, and if Storm takes it, she's walking off the stage with Storm.
Whenever you talk about whenever you talk about the whatever you just said, I can't remember what you just said to Lineback specifically.
Yeah. No, essentially she said, you speak of having honor, and yet you kill a man who could have been saved. Essentially is what she said. Not on that. It sounded way nicer when I said it the first time. But...
He'll just reply, one cannot be dedicated to the greater good if you disparage what is ultimately right. He murdered in cold blood.
He murdered because he was starving, Lineback. He couldn't control himself.
He will look at you and just be like, and yet you two do it so well. Are you saying you can't control yourselves?
We do it from practice. He never had the chance to learn. And I will tell you, you have no right to speak of such things when you have never experienced it yourself. And with that, she'll turn on her heel and walk to Storm.
I'm just sort of on my knees, and I have his severed head in my lap, and I'm just sort of brushing the hair and fixing it.
Yeah, Song will bend down and place a hand on Storm's shoulder. And at that point, Song is not breathing. She knows that if she breathes, there's a chance that she herself will lose control. And she's going to kind of place a hand on Storm's shoulder, squeeze once, and then slide her hand down to her arm and try to pull Storm up.
I'm gonna squeeze your hand. I'm just gonna be like, go check on Irina. I want to see if they'll let me take his body back to his father.
Will you be all right on your own?
I'll be fine.
The body starts to turn into ashes.
Of course it does. All right.
Yeah.
There's nothing but small pieces of embers left.
Fucking ember. Yeah. I'm just gonna gather up some the dashes in like like an old potion vial. I'm gonna put it in my pocket, I guess.
Actually,
Linebeck will walk up to the body just for a second, and he, when you two aren't watching, he's going to do like the same thing that he did because
No, I
he
am.
recognizes that at one point he was good, so he'll still give like the bow and like the politeness to end what he was asked to do, and he will give one last token of knowledge walking toward you two. He'll just say, "Some will die so others may live."
oh fuck.
For the record, I'm gonna have seen that because I'm not walking away from his body until Linebeck does. So you're just gonna have to do it really quietly.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're still there, then he's gonna say it to you and then walk away.
Oh fuck. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think we even have anything we can put that much ash in.
No, we can't take the whole thing. I'm just taking like I don't know, some I guess.
Oh, you know what we can use?
Yeah.
Song's
Empty
gonna go
money
ahead.
pouches.
You know what? That'd be a good idea, but Song is going to empty her tinderbox out into her bag
Okay.
and then hold it out to Storm. Because as much as Storm wants her to leave and Song is trying hard not to look and not to breathe, she's going to stay with her sister. She's not leaving her alone.
So yeah, I just like fill a little box with ash.
And then I guess Song will wait until Storm is ready to move. And then she'll place an arm around her sister's shoulder and guide her off the stage.
I like lean into you for just a second. And it's almost like when we were younger, back when you were still the protective,
protector.
responsible one.
I think for just a second you're able to see that flash of what was once our lives, and then we lose another part of what we once were. And yeah, the girls will leave the stage and start heading back towards the cart.
How to deal with Irina still.
We'll keep an eye on her. But for now, we have other matters.
I feel like Linebeck would be the first one to make it back to the cart and find Irina. How is she doing?
She is she wakes up to like this to like the people cheering, and she you know, she's all right. Like she's confused what's going on, but kind of like, bends her back and it's like just confused what's going on, that's all.
He'll say, shoot, hang on, I need.
I sort of take a second and you can see me sort of like lock all my emotions away in a tiny little box. And then I'm like, if you're more collected.
He'll just simply ask her if she's hungry and if she wants to go to a tavern to eat something.
I'm gonna say to Irina before she can answer. And you should be somewhat consoled. This place appears to have pretty effective anti-vampire techniques.
Why do we need to drop her off now that we dealt with him?
But it's
Trying to
Strahd's
remember.
after her.
It's Strahd who wants her.
I know, but why do we have to leave her?
Well, because we
we're
gotta
trying
go.
to hide her from Strahd.
Yeah,
know,
and we gotta go take a U-turn to check out her brother, which we don't want her there for.
Oh, got it. That was what I was trying to remember. Okay.
So first, let's go to the Blue Water Inn, see if they have like any kind of rooms, and then also ask what was his name, Rotavio. Ask him about the wizard tower thing, and then we'll go reverse out to the crossroads where we're meeting the Ismark impersonator.
Yep. So the group would have noticed by now. Farian did not follow any of you back to the cart. He went straight to the inn.
Oh.
You know where it is?
Nope, he just followed the people that were heading to the inn.
Oh my god. Okay, here's the thing. At least he's pretty easy to spot when we try to find the inn. He's a big old man. I forget what kind of genasi he is.
He is an
Or-
earth genasi. He looks
Thank
like
you.
he's made out of rusty metal.
Did the
Okay.
genie stick with Voltor?
Yeah, the genie is definitely following him to the end.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, he,
Oh,
he
sure, we'll
felt
make
it
our way
was
to Blue
best to
Water.
give everybody else some space.
Okay, so we make our way to Blue Water. Mm-hmm.
Where does Linebeck go?
With us.
Assuming we were all going to go and get something to eat, does the inn have a tavern?
I think
Yep.
they're like the same thing essentially. Like every tavern usually has rooms.
Every inn usually has a tavern, but not every tavern has an inn.
Well, this is an inn, not a tavern. It's the Blue Water Inn.
Yep.
Hang on. So while we're walking over, can I see Linebeck's sword? I want to see if more, I don't know, vampire spawn blood or whatever. I want to see if that makes it less rusty. So I'm gonna just sort of.
It's in its scabbard strapped to his back.
Well, can you take it out for a second?
Why?
Well, because you just executed my childhood friend right in front of me, and so I feel like this will make us somewhat even.
A childhood friend that murdered 2 children.
Yes, I know. It was horrible. Get over it.
Seems you're the one that's not over.
When the sword got the blood on it, it got less rusty. I want to see what happens if we put more blood on it. Mine, not yours.
Nothing should happen to it. Fuck. He's gonna take out he's gonna take the sword back out with a screeching and and look at it like, what the hell? Why
It's
is
a
it
lot
not
less
rusty?
screeching. It's much more smooth now.
So, I'm gonna like hold out my finger along, just like one finger of my left hand along the bottom of it, and just sort of give myself a little paper cut and see if that does anything.
Con save.
Ah, motherfucker!
It is a rusty ass blade after all.
I was cutting it
To
on
be
the not
to be
rusty
fair,
part.
the rust is only on the spine of the blade. The actual sharp part of it is like pristine.
Okay, hang on. My throws. I accidentally did it on D&D Beyond, so it's gonna take a second to load. 10.
Of course, there aren't like chunks
The
taken out
blood,
of the blade.
the blood instead of dropping to the ground goes to the blade like red veins towards the rusted spot. You managed to pull your hand away before it started to drain more.
Hey, Valtor,
Linebeck is just bewildered because he never knew of this. He never uses the sword, so he never knew.
Yeah. Valtor, you wanna give this sword a little Arcana looky-loo and see if you can figure out what's up?
If you don't mind me studying it, Linebeck. He puts his hands out. He had a feeling Linebeck would have wanted him to just take the sword.
Linebeck is like deep in thought about whether or not he's gonna give up the sword or not.
You haven't used it in like decades, and you're protective of it now. He's just gonna take a look.
Being protective of it isn't the point. He'll bring it over to you to look.
Okay, he lets Voltor touch it because I think he has to like look over things.
I guess so. He's very reluctant to.
So do an Arcana check on the sword, and I roll a 26.
Woohoo! That's a natural 19.
Ooh.
It has traits beyond that you can understand. However, you do get the feeling that it can absorb blood to repair itself.
He says, "This seems to be some like sort of advanced magic, but it does seem to be able to repair itself with just blood.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my still bleeding finger. I'm not gonna put it on the sword, but I'm gonna hold it right above the sword, and I'm just gonna squeeze little blood drops across the surface.
He will take the sword away and sheath it before more blood can go onto it. And he'll just say, I appreciate the thought, but using it was more of a spur of the moment thing. It doesn't need to drink more. It hasn't earned it.
Perhaps going forward, you can keep your spur of the moment thoughts and actions to yourself. I'll take that
Gonna
silence.
There
as
is a
yes.
reply
Song
to
a
it.
little bit.
There is definitely a reply to what you just said. I just don't know what it is yet.
Komodo, you gotta be like me. You gotta pull it out of your ass.
Harpy!
You gotta pull it out of your ass.
Alright,
You
well,
gotta-
I'm gonna say it to Song, just like quietly, so he can't hear. Just like
Twin
I
cat.
don't think. No, normal can't. Because I don't want to do the hand motions or whatever. Because I don't want them to like see us like twin canting. I haven't wanted to eat someone this badly in so long.
Yes, Paul will message back, and she just. If you want a traveling companion in front of us, I might not stop you.
Linebeck will reply to what you said, saying,
We're not talking to you.
No,
No, it's the
he's
previous
replying to
thing.
the original thing. He'll say, then I shall embody the discipline that he didn't. What the fuck? I shall embody the discipline he didn't keep. Loyalty and intention mean nothing with greater mastery of oneself.
Mm.
You
So
want
you're
me
saying-
to keep it to myself? Fine.
Good to know. Good to know that loyalty doesn't matter to you either.
Now I say that I want to eat him line. Just like I put my mouth like right next to your ear, and I'm like.
By the way, there are some commoners trying to buy Lineback a beer.
I don't drink.
Why don't you go hang out with your fan club and regale them with your executioner's tales? We'll go.
You know, y'all are awful bitchy to the man who murdered like a dude who drained 2 children.
Yeah,
Here's the
you
thing.
child
Yeah,
murderer
and that's-
sympathizers.
We're not child murder sympathizers. The girls
Yes,
didn't
you
enjoy.
are.
The girls
Dude,
did not
okay,
enjoy that. But here's the
just to
thing.
m-
That's
Just to make clear, if my best friend murdered 2 children in cold blood, I would kill him.
Just to make clear, first of all, this is fiction, not real life.
Mhm.
Second of all, right
Still.
before you did your I'm gonna chop his head off thing, Storm was going to be like, okay, fine. She was gonna ask you, can you do it with one swing? And she was just going to hold his hand while you killed him. But then
Yeah.
you killed him first.
And Song would have stood down the moment Storm did.
Okay, so but because the child murderer didn't have someone to hold his hand, that okay.
But here's the thing.
Yes,
Here's the
He
difference.
even asked
to
for
He
it to
has
be
no
overruled.
control. He has no control.
Okay.
And he also said he didn't do it at the start.
Well, that was a lie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
But like, we didn't insight check that. And Storm wants to believe that he was telling the truth.
You mean Solomon wants to believe he was telling the truth and that he didn't kill the kids?
Yeah, Storm wants to believe that.
the point being here, of course, is that like there's a debate between, hey, the fact that he caused irreparable harm will likely cause it again, even though it's not his fault. Is it still right to kill him?
It would
Oh
have been
no, I think
right
it was
to
still his
kill
fault.
him. It would have been right to kill him. It's just finding a way to do it. But also, in an ideal world, he could have at least had the right to atone.
What's that crackling little ball of energy in the distance?
Something. I forgot you were watching my screen.
Yeah, I got to see you enter a message in the chat as you were entering a message in the chat. It was very fun. I was like, what's happening to the screen?
I was replying to the Farian music thing.
But yeah,
But
and
yeah,
also
no.
I think Storm had a lot of sympathy because, as established in the backstory, Storm's craving was a lot harder to deal with than Sog's growing up. She had that human flesh wants to eat everyone she sees thing.
Yeah, and now Song has the worst time dealing with her own craving, so she
So
knows what
there's
it's
a
like,
lot.
even though
There's
she
a
wouldn't
lot
get that
of.
feedback.
There's a lot of empathy tied up in that situation.
The thing is
Plus,
that
they
in order to
were
become the Spawn like he is, he had to go way beyond what you are, and then he went even further beyond that. So
Yeah,
these aren't even the
objectively,
first
and
these
my
aren't even the
character
first
can
people
still
he's
be
killed,
super bitchy about it.
huh?
I can know that objectively and still have my character be super bitchy about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, he was a child murderer.
You know,
For the
we're
record,
gonna.
you decided to make him a child murderer.
I mean, he did say he's gonna go drink people. I don't know what to tell you.
He didn't say he was gonna. Okay, and I'm just saying.
But
Also,
yeah,
Song,
no.
if you do murder a child, I will not execute you. I will hide you in my basement.
Oh God!
Twitty friendship! Oh my god!
Don't let fucking
Did you-
Lineback hear that.
Here's
I
the
would
thing.
never.
Here's the
I think
thing.
it's just implied. I don't have to say it out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing is they're just gonna have to sit down and talk it out. It's just gonna be a big old they all have to talk it out thing because right now the girls are not happy. Lineback's not happy.
Storm
And
wants to eat him.
yeah, Song if Lineback was still not a friend of some sort, even though right now Song is not feeling like he's a friend, she probably wouldn't completely stop her sister at this point.
Put it this way: the fact that you were sympathizing with a vampire that went even further beyond what vampires should do, it pulls into question of how well you two can control yourselves and what would happen if one of you lost control.
What do you mean?
Oh
That
well,
went even
that'll
further
happen.
beyond what
That'll
vampires
happen
should do?
eventually.
I mean, we did just hear that Katya admit that she'd hide her twinny in the basement, but you know.
Yeah.
So wait, no, hang on. No, okay, so no, well, your mic is working. What did you mean he went further than what a vampire should do, or whatever?
Like what Theo said, that for how bloodthirsty he was, he not only like drank blood, but he went and did a lot more murdering than just the kids to get to that
He went
state.
feral. He's
Yeah.
not a controlled vampire. He was
Yeah.
feral.
Sweats. Sweating increases.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the only thing you
fine.
can do is put down a feral animal, you know, old Yeller.
Oh,
I can't believe
God.
he's right at that
Oh,
scene. It's the
You
right thing
say
to do.
you
To
say that
be
as your
fair-
twinny is in the background sweating.
To be fair, he resembled a lot of the same symptoms as rabies, and that has a 100% kill rate.
No, actually, there have been a handful of survival cases in what was it,
One.
Minnesota, Michigan, where they basically sort of put you in this hypothermic coma state.
It's only been
So it's like-
successfully done once.
No, it's been successfully done more than once now. They replicated it a couple times.
I think
Let me see.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they
but the
tried it.
cure
I don't think
the
successful.
cure is just as lethal as the disease,
Yeah.
though.
Basically, in a statistical level, it's damn near 100%.
Yes, I know
Yeah,
this
once
objectively.
you
I know
start showing
actual
symptoms,
large amount of
it's
rabies.
like
But what I'm saying is it was actually, just because I am a fucking know-it-all, there was actually a documented cure that has now been replicated or whatever.
I think it got replicated, but maybe it did.
It did
I
get
know.
replicated. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's fine. We got
Well,
this.
that's me.
I
We
know a
got-
large amount about the rabies virus, okay? There was a Criminal Minds episode about it that was so fascinating. I went and fucking researched it for like 2 weeks straight.
I love that for you. Anyway, Lineback's gonna go get fangirled over by a bunch of people because he killed the girl's child. Honestly, probably the girl's only childhood best friend.
Bro. We were raised in the basement of a church.
He was our only friend probably as a kid, other than like the adults.
He was disguised as as basically what amounts to an altar boy.
Oh.
So he'd be the one who brought you food, things like that.
Oh.
also
So-
everyone seems to have missed when Lineback said, "I don't drink," and is just gonna keep following.
No, that's good. I'm gonna shove you at them anyway. Like, good. See temptation. Suffer.
Yeah. And the girls are gonna go ahead and set off together, I guess, to try and locate Rictavio, or at least
Yeah,
just-
we're all in the same in place. Lineback's just over
Yeah.
in the corner being fawned over.
Yeah, and the girls Song's not letting Storm out of her eye, like out of her fucking sight.
Well, also Song is petting a fawn.
Oh no, the fawn is still with Irina, safely. Like just.
Oh,
safely.
she's petting it then, feeding it carrots, things like that.
Yeah. Song would not traumatize the fawn like that. She left it in the cart from the start.
She acquired a some corn seed. In his hand feeding it.
Oh.
I don't know, man. My head is just like very musically inclined right now.
No, dude, listen, I want you to know that, like, when we were in session 0 for Pugmire, the fucking Wii music started going through my head every time there was silence because you've, like, Pavloved me.
Hey!
Did Valtor ever go after the genie?
Yeah, he caught him. But
Yeah,
the
and-
genie can't follow us to the tavern.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, okay, splitting up. Where's everyone right now? The girls are sticking together. I assume they're looking around.
Yeah, I want to go. We should go to the bartender and ask, hey, is Rotavio around?
Yeah, I think at this point, Voltor would actually stick with Lineback because he thinks the girls probably need some space.
Yeah.
Varian
Yeah,
just
especially after
drinking
you
at a
went up and
table.
so helpfully staked him, his
Hey.
dead body.
He's the decision was made already, so he's just confirming the kill.
Yeah, I'm just kicking him while he's like so literally more down than he could ever be. Just
Yeah, just gotta.
The
Just
girls
gotta confirm
having
our
talked
decision.
before about this
Fire.
boy being,
But
like,
we
their
have to
childhood
throw him
friend.
over the cliff.
You know what's funny though is more than likely he can reform.
Not
From the
not-
ashes?
Not if a
Oh my
stake is
God.
hard, I don't think.
Imagine the little box of ashes just grows into a human hand.
What? Okay, but here's the thing. What if it doesn't grow into a human hand? What if it grows into a tiny him?
Oh my God.
And we take him back to his father!
Just keep blood away from the ashes. That's all I'm saying.
We would just have to like wrap the little tinderbox in duct tape and like poke tiny little holes in the top.
Oh my god! We drip, like, animal blood in, like, once a day. Okay. But yeah, Farian's at a
So yeah,
table
so-
drinking. Baltor and Linebeck are together. The girls are together.
We're going up to the bartender to ask if he's seen Rotavio.
Yeah.
Sure, if you buy a room,
We're
How
buying a
much
room
a-
anyway.
one electrum.
Electrum?
Yeah.
Ah, it's
5
fucking
silver.
weird money. 5 silver. Okay.
Half a gold.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, that's actually not as bad. I thought the Electrum was the most expensive one.
No, platinum's the
No,
most expensive
Platinum's
one.
the most expensive.
Okay, yeah, Song will
Electrum
just...
It's like
Song
a
will-
weird kind of gold.
Okay. Yeah, Song would just let out a dramatic little sigh and then just pull out 5 silver and drop them on the table.
Why does no one ever have electrum? I'll never get to add to my collection.
Would you like
It's
to
not
give
a
us
common
Electrum for free,
currency.
Theo?
Huh?
Would you like to give us Electrum for free right now so we can spend it?
No.
I would
Oddly
like
en-
some money.
Oddly enough, electrum is an alloy of gold and silver.
Yeah,
Two
it's
metals
like a real
that should
thing.
not alloy.
Oh well. So before she can pass the silver all the way over, I like put my hand on it before he can take it, and I'm like, "Is he here right now?"
Oh, give me a minute. Let me count my coins.
I have like one under each finger, so we can count them. What's that little exclamation point? You lost connection. No, it's back.
Oh, Tailspire does that all
Alright,
the time.
hold
It's
on,
still a little
sorry.
finicky.
That's so rude. Also, is it just me, or does this town kind of look like
It
a
is
forge
very rude.
from the Tailspire
A little
view?
bit.
Also, am I supposed to
Well-
know? Wait, are we supposed to be looking at a specific town? I haven't been pulled anywhere.
Can I pull you to the horse, or I don't know how
No,
that works.
only the DM can. But we're
Let's say-
basically at the town.
Haha, the party moving. So wait, did you turn
wait,
everyone
what
into
town?
horses?
Oh yeah, double click on the on your
Oh,
token
this
and
horse?
it'll
I don't have. Oh, the moving party. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, I'm here now.
there you go.
I didn't realize we had a horse figurine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
for the party moving.
Yeah.
Got it. That's
But
handy.
yeah, it looks
Oh
like
my
a
god, no,
little-
the horse is in the town!
What the
gotta be at the stables eating.
Remove him. But yeah, it looks like a little blacksmithy forgery.
A little bit,
almost.
yeah. I'm assuming.
Hephaestus, is that you?
I'm assuming this is the church here.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where we'll take Irina after this. And
Yep.
I really hope the girl's background is kind of useful with that.
I mean, or you can just have
Hang
Voltaire
on.
go in.
What message spells?
Hold on, he looks a little blank.
when Song was messaging Linebeck to spare the vampire.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
we were messaging it because we didn't want to be crying mercy for the child murderer in front of the entire town square while we
Yeah,
were
and that's
ourselves stamped
that's why I wish I had said I had a chance to reply to it because I had that in my head, but I just didn't have it fully formed.
here.
Mm.
All right. So, he's gonna say, "Yeah, Rictavio. He's one of my only guests these days. He's a half-elf bard. He
Well, we have
lives
a message for
upstairs.
him.
I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Do you see him down here right now?
No, I'm kind of busy. Cleaning these two glasses over and over again.
Do you know which room is his? Could you tell us?
First up to the right.
Thank you. That song's gonna start
Careful
walking up
about
the
opening
stairs.
it though. If you don't have a key, it'll shock you. Some kind of
Yeah,
weird
we'll be
ain't
super
shabby you put on
careful.
there.
We'll be incredibly careful. Thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna just knock on the door.
Yeah, song was already.
Room
Here's the thing.
service.
Here's the thing. If he doesn't respond to the knocking, song is going to use Mage Hand to open it.
Ding ding ding.
Hey, what's up?
Are you
Does he open the door?
Victavio?
Yes. Who are
We have a message for
you?
you.
I'm Storm. This is Song.
It's a
And we
pleasure.
were told by. Is there anyone else in the hallway?
Nope.
We were told by the hag who steals children that you know where Wizard Tower is.
The door opens and he opens it and he stares at you. Who?
Could we come in?
No.
Well,
you ever
this isn't a
been-
conversation to have in a hallway.
Well, his head's just is like just around like his head's around the door and he's like, well, I haven't exactly gotten dressed.
Oh, really?
We'll close
Could
our
you?
eyes.
Exactly. We're not concerned with your state of dress.
Ah, yeah. He closes the door.
Alright, does it sound like he's making a run for it out the window?
That sounds like a
Song-
perception roll.
Song's gonna
I'll
fucking
roll
mage hand that
perception.
door open. She's already mage handing the door open.
Oh, you guys have no sense of privacy.
He's gone.
Fuck!
Okay, so we opened the door so fast though. How could he have disappeared?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna cast
Bards.
detect magic on myself. Is he invisible somewhere?
I don't think Detect Magic can see through invisibility.
Well,
Yeah,
I imagine because
think
you
it
cast
does.
invisibility on yourself, so that's magic.
Yeah, it won't look at an invisible creature. You need to be able to see the creature object.
Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb.
So wait, is there
Um,
anywhere
is
in
it-
this room?
Well, can I ask a dumb question?
Yes.
Is it currently dark in the room?
Yes.
Can Song go ahead and not? She's not gonna like light anything on fire, but can she like just like bring fire onto her fingers with firebolt, not shoot it, and start trying to see if
You can do that
anything
with
casts a shadow?
prestidigitation.
Oh my god, wait, can I? Can I make fire?
You can make like
prestidigitation?
teeny little candle-sized flames.
Oh my god, she's gonna make one in the palm of her hand.
Wait,
and see if
can
she
you?
light.
I thought that was
Yeah.
create frame. I don't think.
No,
No,
produce flame does
prestidigitation.
it, but with prestidigitation you can light or snuff a candle.
Yeah, so
A
just like
torch
little.
or a small campfire, and she has torches. She has torches. She's gonna pull out a little torch out of her bag, quickly cast prestidigitation, and she's gonna see if anything makes a shadow around the room.
There is no shadows. Because that's how the spell invisible would work if that's what he cast.
Okay,
Fuck.
so let's go in and shut the door behind us. Is there anywhere he could be hiding in here?
Yeah.
It's
Before
like
they
a-
even step, Before they
It's
even step in, Song's gonna
it's
lock the door.
like think about like a New York apartment, right? It's not very big.
So it's like one room.
Yeah,
Is there a window?
there is.
Is it open?
It's shut.
Okay.
Is there a bag of belongings anywhere that we can steal and hold for ransom?
There is a box in the corner with a cloth over it. It's a fairly large box. Takes up like a good third of the room.
Yeah, Song is just gonna.
Do you want to use Mage Hand and like pull the cover off?
So she's gonna go ahead and cast Mage Hand, and she's going to pull the cover off and then try to push the top open. But as she's doing it, she's just, we're not here to hurt you. We
Okay, like
genuinely
how
just
far
want
away
to
from
help
you are this box? Like where
I mean,
exactly?
we're standing in front of
I'm-
the door, so we can.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we're standing in front of the door.
Gotcha. Okay. As you pull off the box, you see there's a saber-tooth tiger very angry now.
Oh, you are adorable.
Oh, he fucking polymorphed himself.
Yeah,
No, it's
Diego.
Yeah, Song is gonna go ahead and walk over, and she's already digging in her rations bag. And
it
she's
is
gonna
going to attack you if you come close to it.
It's in a cage.
It can reach his hand through.
Oh my gosh, she's not gonna get too close, but she's gonna throw some beef jerky into it from her rations.
Okay, so aside from the super
eat it,
large
Theo.
covered cage, are there any
Animal
other
handling.
personal belongings?
Okay. This is the most important roll I've ever made in my entire life. Please, please, no, 7.
Too bad you don't have that inspiration anymore, huh?
Ah, it was
I'm
worth
sure
it for
an
the other.
11 would have made the
Everyone is
difference.
rolling horribly.
I've rolled so bad the last several times I've rolled. I don't know what's going on.
RNGesus is upset.
Ah.
Oh no, I know there was a tiger. I wrote the what's in the box as the meme.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were having trouble hearing.
No,
Theo.
I was just doing the meme. I didn't want to interrupt though.
All right.
Does he not eat the beef jerky?
He smells the beef jerky and is clearly used to better fare.
Oh, I'm
He's
heartbroken.
clearly being smuggled or something.
The saber-toothed cat effectively sniffs at the offer of the jerky.
All right.
I apologize.
would.
You can see the remains of multiple ham bones.
All right. So hang on. So in the room, is there any other sort of closet or anything?
I mean, there's occasional knickknacks, but wherever it was, it seems like the main bundle of probably whatever this person had is gone.
I doubt he would leave you behind. And Song's gonna kind of crouch down. She's still far enough back I can't hit her, and she's just. So would you do us a favor?
It sniffs.
All we want to do is help these children that are harmed, and we want to be able to save them.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold up my hand to show off the fun little deal that I made. We just need to know where the wizard is.
The saber-toothed cat's tail is low and flicking around.
Can I insight check the tiger? Is it like about to pounce or?
It's agitated, yes. But it also sees something curious it might want to play with.
Can I? What's it looking at?
You.
It's looking at our hands. It wants to eat us.
And I think Rictavio, if he knows anything of this hack, and maybe he'd want to help some children. Prevent,
So is
you know,
there an
their slaughter.
Hang on, is there an obvious lock or something on this cage?
You hear someone yell below, "Hoo-hoo, I'm rich!"
Is it Rictavio?
No. It's a random commenter.
It's not Voltor, darn.
Yeah.
Okay,
can
you know what we're
Song
gonna
push
do?
Her
I'm turning
mage
to Song
hand in-
right now. You know what we're gonna do?
What?
He's keeping this thing here, and I don't think the house knows about it. Let's just let it out and run out screaming about how there's a monster in his room and it tried to attack us, and let's see when he turns up to deal with it.
Then we put a bunch of commoners at risk. I wouldn't
He's
mind.
the one holding
The
saber-toothed
cat is
tiger.
putting out its right paw in the air.
Like okay, wait. Describe this. Is it like
Raise
palm
its
up?
hands.
Is it palm up?
It is
Or is it
pawing.
like-
It is pawing at something.
at something inside the cage?
Yeah, you hear no, it's like its right paw is outside, right, and it's like pawing at something, and you hear some kind of muffled curses as you hear someone say, "Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop!"
God, that motherfucker!
Okay, Song is stepping up automatically. Automatically, she's like, Storm, can you stay by the door, please? Victavia.
Too late. I have dived at him.
Okay, if you're going to dive in, Song's automatically moving back and getting to the door.
I'm diving for wherever the fuck I think his feet are or anything. Just
Ah,
at the
damn
second
it!
that the saber-tooth tiger is pawing, I tackle.
You notice there's a slight bit of string. It was looking at a little bit of string that was barely outside the spell.
Barely outside the like the invisibility cell. There was like
Yeah, he was pawing out like a thread from his cloth.
That's very funny. So yeah, tackle.
And Song's running to the door in case it fails.
Ah, well, you see. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
Look,
glad
I
we
don't-
think that way. He disappears. He misty steps behind Natalia and books it.
Hey, I'm blocking the door! He can't get past me!
He can
The
see
door's
past
shut.
you.
The door's shut!
It's a-
He
What?
missed his
You
step.
never said you shut the door.
We did.
We
We said
did!
we shut the door.
They-
We shut it
they shut
behind
the door.
us.
They did specifically say they shut the door.
Yeah!
Mm.
Okay, but he can also open the door within his turn.
Okay, yes, but also Misty Step, you have to
He
be
would
able
have
to
to
see
move.
where you're stepping to.
And
Yeah,
there's-
also
and
he'd
it-
have to move Song.
Yeah, you have to still go
Y-
through.
But
Song.
you're
can't-
you're at the tiger.
No,
You're
like
not
I
at the
said,
door.
when Storm lunged, I said Song moves back to the door.
In case it
Yeah.
fails, yeah.
She did.
We are the
specifically
dream.
say it.
Ah, I see
We
you got me.
are!
I see you got me. Ah, well, let me see. He looks to the left through the window. Ah, there's a roof.
Nope, I'm diving in front of the window.
He teleports on top of the roof.
Color spray. On reaction. I kind of know where he's at. I've heard his voice. Color spray.
The only issue is that he only saw like the tip of it, and because of the way the spell works, he was like half off it, and he like can't hold his bounce, and he falls.
Oh my god. So I don't even
jumping
need my
for the
color
window,
spray.
and I'm after him. I assume he fell to the ground, and we're like, what, a store yet? So yeah, I'm jumping after him.
Does he lose concentration on his invisibility spell?
He absolutely does.
So
You hear him crash outside.
yeah, to recap
jumping
everything
out the
going on
window.
upstairs, Varian sitting at the table drinking just sees a man appear on the ground, and then Song or Storm, whichever one dove out, just.
Here's the thing:
dropping
is
on top of
I think Storm goes first, and then you just hear Song's voice distantly. Just, are you all right?
No.
I don't
Fine.
care about you. I'm glad you're all right, Storm. I'll be down in a moment. Hold him.
He
and Song's gonna.
he tries to he tries to Misty Step again,
No,
but
I'm holding his
uh,
hand.
but he gets counterspelled
Oh, who?
by the genie.
I'm gonna get you so much to
You
do.
asshole!
It's just. Here's a question, Theo. How is anyone near the like the area where this man just fell? Like he just jumped. They're
Like
on the
the
ground
like
outside?
genie was on
Oh,
effectively the
yeah,
porch
outside.
drinking, and he says, "Well, you fucking serves you right, you asshole."
Oh my god. Well, the reason I ask is if Song was to spider climb down the building, how noticeable would that be to the common people?
That's fairly noticeable if anyone's outside.
There's people outside. Okay.
Yeah, and Varian can see you outside of the window, so.
Yeah, Storm just jumped. So I was like,
Yeah, Song is gonna go ahead and start running down the stairs. So she apologizes really quick to the tiger and just I'm sorry you had to see that. And she's just gonna fucking book it full force down the stairs, runs past Farian and like Lineback and everyone, and just I think all she says is outside, and then just fucking goes
All right,
outside.
all right. Rotavia holds up his hands and say, "I surrender." As he looks to his left and sees a bottle, and he starts to drift so as he turns to smoke.
what? No, I specifically was trying to say that I'm keeping his hands pinned so he can't do somatic components.
He doesn't need to. It's an innate ability.
He's
the
turning
old
into smoke.
genie, by the way.
Yeah.
He turned into he went into a nearby bottle,
Can we
and
see
now
what else
now
we can do?
smoke is trying to come out of the bottle.
I capped the bottle with my hand.
You hear him echo, "Oh, well, I didn't expect that. Shit."
Put your
Also,
thumb on the
by
lid
this point,
and shake the bottle.
oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I shake the bottle like I'm a rock.
All right, stop. Uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle.
Also,
Uncle.
just to prevent anything, Song as soon as she sees what's going on, she's gonna go ahead and reach into her bag really quick and just throw a spare like top over top of the bottle so he can't see outside of it either.
Alright. Can we
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna
let's go
take a
back
nap anyway.
Alright, let's go back inside and get the room that we rented and question him away from bystanders.
Right. Should we take him back to the room that he rented?
No, although one of us should definitely tell the bartender what he's keeping in his room. Just for fun.
Right. I wonder what this town would do to a tiger.
Probably eat it. I can't imagine they get
Probably
a lot of
eat
fresh
it.
meat.
Sell it. And if
Cut
someone
it
were
into
to
teeny tiny
cooperate,
pieces. Where does a
could
bathrobe?
prevent that.
Are you threatening my cat?
I
Yeah,
don't want. I
quite
don't want to.
blatantly.
But we need your help to save lives, and I'm
Fuck, he
fairly
rolled a
certain
1 for insight. He can't tell.
He thinks we're gonna kill his kitty and skin it and wear it as a bathrobe.
even though all Song wants is for it to love her.
Storm would be willing to kill the cat if it meant getting this guy to work with her. So
Jesus
Insight
Christ.
either way.
The ethics behind Storm's decisions shock me.
Listen, bro, she's in a bad mood right now.
Libet kills horrible murderer. Also sung, I'ma skin the kitty.
It's literally a saber-toothed tiger. All right, it's not like it hasn't murdered children. I'm sure,
What?
Theo?
or wouldn't if given the chance.
It much prefers goats.
Hey Theo.
Yes.
Dumb question.
Uh-huh.
To help Storm out and help convince this man to help us, can Song just, since he can't see outside the bottle, can she just like make the sound of a sad cat appear, like a sad scared cat?
Deception.
Deception.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay, that's I've been rolling really bad tonight, so maybe this will be better. Hey, that's not bad. 15.
Alright. I mean, look, this isn't the first time someone's tried to torture my cat.
Okay, so hang on, wait.
But this is the first time anyone survived doing it.
Yeah, we're super talented. Can we move this to the room that we rented or whatever upstairs?
I mean, there's no reason you can't walk up there.
Okay. So yeah, so we'll just go. Not
Nen
his
is
room,
currently
our
very
room.
pleased at his fortune.
Oh my god. To paint a picture here.
Knows how to break the curse.
God. To paint a picture here. The fact that like everyone just saw the girls book it, like saw Storm jump out of a window, a man disappear, Song come running down, just scream outside, and then throw a spare shirt over her sister's hands. And then now they're just walking back inside like nothing happened, and just up the stairs.
Rainforest beetle, you guys. This is gonna go so great with my moth collection.
She's been collecting moths since she was young. It's
Yeah. As you two are walking up the stairs, you just hear Farian sigh as he stands up, walks over to the bar, sets a gold piece down, walks back to his chair, sits down, and starts drinking again.
was he paying the bartender not to question it?
Yep.
I'm sure they've seen Stranger Things. They have a saber-toothed tiger in one of the rooms.
Oh my
All right,
god.
so we go to the room,
Mhm.
and I shake the bottle just a little bit more.
Mm.
Yeah,
You're
and
awake?
Song
Hey, don't make me
Yeah,
activate
Song-
the Shadow Cat.
God. Song is like busying around the room, like shutting the blinds, like stuffing blankets at the cracks in the door.
Yeah, I was making sure you're awake. All right.
Now, Rictavio, do you
Did
want
we
to
get the
save
hag's
lives?
name?
We did not in game. Above table, Ool said it, I think,
Oh,
because
yeah.
Ool got excited and Ool was like, Diego.
No, that's the tiger's
Yeah.
name.
Oh,
Yeah,
we have
Tiger, Diego.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
mean
have
the pastry-selling hag who sent us here in the first place.
Oh no.
We didn't get her. Okay, so she's just pastry-selling hag. Okay. Rotavio, have you been to the Barovia town that's in, I don't know, to the right of here?
I suppose.
Do you know about a hag, an elderly woman, who sells pastries and steals children?
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
We think she's a
Well-
bitch as well.
She has agreed to return.
Well,
with her
shit, dude. Buy me a
children.
drink. Let's talk.
Why do I feel like this is a trick?
It's a trick. Insight.
It's 100% a trick. I'd like to assist my sister with her insight.
We're just both staring at the smoke.
He
from
casts
the
a spell
bottle.
magic and appears from the bottle, albeit with injuries from growing from the bottle.
Wait, from growing from what? So like he grew back to human size, and so the bottle shattered or whatever.
Yep.
Crazy.
Man, I hate when that happens. I have a headache now.
Are you being serious? Will you talk with us?
Alright, look. What do you want to know? Okay, I'm just trying to live my best life with my cat.
We need to know where the
Where the
wizard's
wizard
tower.
is.
Exactly. We want to help the children, and there are certain things that the witch has asked for. Well,
You
the
didn't
hag
make a
has asked
deal
for.
with one, did you?
I'm gonna hold up the hand. 30 days.
Oh, God. They aren't bound by deals here. Figured you'd know that.
Yeah, well, being the sucker that I am, I somehow didn't see through it.
Ah,
It's been
wow.
a very long time since we've been here,
That sucks.
to put it nicely. But we are going to do what we are able to do, and if you would assist us, I'm sure it would go much quicker.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wizard Tower, my guy, where is it?
Unfortunately, it would appear he pulls out a timepiece. I am not the one to help you this time.
If he
Well, then
tries to
who is the one to help us? Hang on, when you said fucking timepiece, he's not pulling out the goddamn hourglass, is he?
No.
Like a fucking watch, right?
Yeah, a little watch.
Just checking.
It's got like a little bit of
In
sand
the
around
shape
it.
of an hourglass.
Yeah, it's just, you know.
Ah, it's a little time turner.
Oh my god, he's gonna pull a Hermione Granger!
Well, let's see. A 1 and a 2 and no,
If he's
sorry, it
doing
doesn't work.
anything, I am going to grab his hands.
Oh, you want to come with me? Lovely.
Oh god, Song's gonna lunge. If he says you want to come with me, Song's lunging. She's gonna grab his grab his other hands as well because she's not letting her sister go somewhere alone.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm scared. Queen, hold my hands above table. I'm really scared.
Holding your head above table too. Why is he trying to take us through the needle's eye? We just want to know where the wizard tower is.
We just want to know where the wizard tower is so we can help children.
You guys are being sent back in time to give that one vampire guy a second chance to not kill the kids and die.
Oh,
Don't even joke, man. It's too soon.
It is too soon. Oh god, Queen, I'm scared. 20.
20.
And Theo's being quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the because there's a couple different places that could have meant. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I wrote which thing you
no.
need to find.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
So I'm trying to figure out which tower you guys
I
mean.
want to figure out which plane we're gonna send you to.
At least we can get out of Barovia, maybe.
Hey,
I mean,
out of
we-
Barovia straight into hell.
Oh my god, we see the guy without the fucking shoe.
Straight into Hidden Heavens.
Oh god. Next session,
Carmen
it's
just
not
told
me,
me
Queen.
Carmen
Next
told me I come,
session.
like face to face, and like both their noses start bleeding.
Oh my god.
Does anyone have a link to the exact description?
Of
To the-
what?
What?
Which one you need?
Which one we need a what?
From the wizard?
Yeah, the Wizard Tower. Which tower you need? Because there's more than one, so I'm trying to figure out which fucking tower it is.
You mean like the Ruby Tower or the Sapphire Tower?
No.
Yeah, you've never given us an exact
Yeah, we just
tower.
know it's the Wizard Tower name. We don't know.
Okay.
We
You
don't-
sure?
Yeah.
Did she say it was like in a swamp?
No. She
No,
just said
you just said the wizard's tower.
Britannia would know where the Wizard Tower is or whatever.
Okay, hold on.
I take notes. I know what I'm talking about.
So, y'all, how's everyone feeling about the fact that me and Queen are gonna have to roll new characters next session?
So yeah, I wrote go to bar to ask Guy how to find Wizard Tower, and then I wrote down under that Rotavio, Blue Water Inn, and Valakai. So we don't know
Oh,
where
gotcha.
the
Okay.
Wizard Tower is.
I think I figured out which one it is. Gotcha. Okay. Right. So he pulls out a tiny piece, and you see yourself floating through a void, and then suddenly you see a tower in a marsh, far to the west, across 2 rivers and a small road.
Yeah, fucking Kresik.
No, it's technically between there and Krezuk. So
Oh, it's in between. Okay.
Yeah.
Across 2 rivers and a road. In swamp. Okay.
and so boom, you guys appear in the center of the city. And he's like, well, this is awkward. So toodaloo.
Wait.
So, thanks for the help. I thought you just said you weren't the one to help us, but then you helped us.
All right, I'm not. Off to
But
the
you
end.
just did.
But you just.
Oh, BTW, do you know how to free the genie guy without someone taking his place? Or, like, were you just being a dick, or did you not have an actual solution?
That he was my solution.
Right. Just checking.
Yeah. Anyway, you should be hearing
Oh,
about
hang
it. You
on.
should be hearing about a day or so.
We should be here in about a day or so. What do you mean?
Toodaloo.
Bro!
Did he just disappear?
Yep.
Storm,
You're in-
we
you-
have got to stop. Storm, we have got to stop getting ourselves in these situations.
I just gotta fucking learn counterspell.
Oh, right. Oh, I've heard people who don't tend to use a lot of magic can learn it overnight.
You are 2 days into the past.
Then.
Wait, what, Theo?
You are 2 days into the past.
Oh, we can help him!
Where the fuck are we? Are we in here? Are we in here? Are we in Vakala, Vika, the fucking city that we're in right now?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we gotta find the woman who was crying.
We have got to find Daerun. We have got to help him. Oh no. Oh y'all. How's it going for the people in the future, by the way? Did that whole thing just get erased?
By the way, suddenly everyone in the common room surprised as like through a portal, Katya and Natalia get thrown through. They look very much worse for the wear.
What?
And we'll handle what happened in the past during an RP.
Woohoo. So the idea is we're just gonna skip that
Oh
for now.
wait, you mean Storm and Song come through looking worse?
Yeah.
than
Sorry,
Okay.
yeah, my bad.
Okay, I was like, oh my god, wait, what? Natalia's coming through?
That was so fucking confusing. I was like, why are the heavens people here?
Suddenly 20 gets attacked by the Sultan. What's going on?
Oh my
This old
god.
like so healthy, he's probably got infinite spinal fluid. I would let Song eat from him.
Oh my god. But I love the idea that they just come flying through the portal. For once, Song's usually very nicely done hair is messed up. There's some blood dripping from her lip.
I've got like pieces of my like shoulder armor just like hanging off.
Yes.
Like, just like my face is like looks like it was covered in dirt, and I tried to rub it off, and I just smeared the dirt around.
Octavio turns around his stool because it turns out he was a dude in a trench coat all along. Turns around and he says, "Well, did you fix it?" And that's where we're in the session.
Oh,
We fucking fixed it, you
We fixed it! We fixed
What
it!
did he say?
We fixed
what
it.
Was said?
We fixed it. We fucking fixed it.
So
Theo,
he-
don't take this away
So
from
he
us.
was he turns out he was a dude in a trench coat, and he turns around from the stool and then puts away his pocket watch and he says, "Well, did you fix it?"
We fixed it. We
is the
fixed it.
hourglass. What is it with all the hourglasses being able to send you through time? It was literally a time turner. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Also, what was I just fucking looking at? Wait. Where was I? Where did I put it? I was just looking at something.
All right. So what do we name the session, guys?
We fixed it.
Yeah, we fixed it. That's what we named the session.
We fixed it. Skull emoji.
We fixed
Yeah.
it.
Well, if we don't fix this and you handed that to us, I'm going to strangle you.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be great.
It's all about what we're gonna do. Essentially, is have that be a one shot whenever we don't have an opportunity for people to play. So,
Nice.
and it will
So,
be
Theo,
up
when
to
are you-
you guys to do it.
tonight's loyal fans. No, wait, no.
Specifically, I think I'll have it do something along the lines of Groundhog Day.
Oh,
I don't know what
nice.
that is.
Groundhog Day. It's this movie. I've never
Repeating
seen it,
time
but the
over and over
premise
and over
is
again.
you repeat you're trapped in a time loop for 24
Okay.
hours until you
That's
figure out
awesome.
how to break it.
Oh my
That's a
god.
good movie, too.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we get to
Yeah.
fix it. We get to save him.
That guy from like Ghostbusters or whatever, with the black hair,
Bill
who was like the main
Murray.
ghost. Yes,
Bill
him.
effing Murray.
I don't know names. Um,
Fucking Talon's like, are you kidding me, you fucking
He was in this
whippersnappers?
movie in like 1980 or 1990 or something. It was a while ago, and it was called Groundhog Day, where he was this
He's
reporter
not,
or
okay,
whatever.
okay, now you're making me feel old.
Yeah.
I'm
It's an
like,
old movie, and it was basically he was stuck in this. He kept trying to figure out. He was a reporter, and he like saw a groundhog saw its shadow or whatever. So he was stuck in a time loop of the same day over and over and over again. And he tried to like kill himself. He killed other people, and like he was just stuck in this same day literally forever. And then he finally figured out how to break it somehow. I don't know. But yeah,
okay,
and then it
but
became
here's
like
the
a
thing.
trope.
Here's the thing. Here's
By
the
the
thing. is we
by
have
the
a
way,
second chance.
I will say, by the way, before he vanished, you will throw you his timepiece.
Can we keep resetting time until we get it right?
And then it goes tick 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 tick.
Well, since we are
We
calling it,
got.
I'm gonna
we
head
gotta
out.
be here. He said
Okay.
we gotta be here in a day's
Later,
time,
guys.
so we have to
Have a
end
good
each
night,
24 hours right here. Okay, bye bye. So we have
Bye.
to end all the 24 hours here, I think, because he said we have to be here in a day.
No, he said
Okay.
you'll be here in about a day.
Oh. Oh,
So we
we'll
have-
be here in about a day. So this is when we arrive.
So we have 24 hours. We have to solve the crime. We have to solve the mystery. We have to fix this. Oh my god, Theo, when are we having this fucking one shot?
But here's the thing:
We
have to
cannot
be
agree.
here
We're fixing
24
it.
hours, so we can just keep getting more details over and over again until we find it.
Oh my god, you're so fucking smart. I am so glad that you're my twinnie.
Nah, you guys are just playing Deathloop. That's it.
Okay, so hang on. So wait, I found the Groundhog Day movie. It was from 1993. So,
Oh, it's older than me.
aha, me too. So, blah blah blah. The next one. Realizing that there are no consequences for his actions. So yeah, he like leads the police on a high-speed car chase. He gets arrested. Realizing
Don't
there are no
spoil the movie.
consequences
You
for
guys
his
gotta see this
actions.
movie.
He spends loops indulging in binge eating,
Okay.
weekends, robbery, and
You
other
have to
dangerous
see this
activities.
movie. It's a really good movie.
Okay, we'll watch it. We'll make a party movie night.
He kidnaps somebody. No matter
Oh.
what happens.
We have to save Daerun though, so we have to figure out how the fuck to cure vampirism in 24 hours.
Or, just don't let them kill the kids.
Well, yeah, but then that's still not gonna solve the
We
problem.
have to
of
get him in the
witches kill
bucket.
kitties.
The We have to get him in the thing. We have to get him in the thing. The thing.
The barrel.
You guys don't have access to it.
No!
It's in
Oh
the
my
cart that in the.
God, you
We'll
guys are
figure
bad
it
as
out.
fuck.
Okay, hang on. So tells her that no matter what happens. How do I get this? How does he break the
Oh,
fucking
wait, I
time
need to
loop?
stop.
Don't. I would not look that up. That spoils the movie.
Obviously, I'm looking it up. I'm reading the Wikipedia summary. My question is, it doesn't give me a very clear-cut answer on how he breaks the time loop. It just happens.
Yeah, because it's a spoiler.
Spoiler.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia plot summary that is chock full of spoilers.
Basically, the way it works, it depends on the
I haven't
movie.
watched it yet. Don't spoil it for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
there's no real super duper secret. It just happens when a certain thing happens. That's it.
Yeah.
That's so fucking lame. I'm looking it up right now. I'm going to fucking.
You
Okay,
the
wait.
easiest, quickest
No,
way is just to
queen,
watch
queen,
the movie.
Queen. We
Yes.
just need to. Here's the thing. Hear me out.
Yes.
We don't have to all watch it together. Why don't this week we all watch the movie and then on Sunday we'll reconvene before session and we'll talk about the movie.
Okay, but also Bernos.
Yeah.
Before the night is over,
You owe us a reply.
RP.
And the night is over technically in 30 minutes.
Go,
California.
Burnos. Go, Burnos. I'm off tomorrow. If you can get a reply out tonight, you'll get multiple replies tomorrow. I am off. I have no plans.
Awesome. All right, let me go ahead and end the recording, fellas. Let me go ahead and end the recording. Thank you so much for
No
listening.
plans, you say.
Hope you have a
so that
wonderful day.
means you'll